Level 1. Rhythm.
We up in here today. Yeah. But check it out now. Let me tell it, homie. Around my territory, listen to my true story, let me tell it, homie. This is how it pop off around my territory. Better show love, show never better back up off me. This is how it go down around my town. Defending my title, survival, defeat challengers. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Cross the state of federal flavor, we keep it several. Now wipe the sleep right out your eyes if your vision's blurry. We may leave ravage or savages who fly by night. With Alibaba notorious, you can call me Papa. The showstopper, hold it down like a shot blocker. So all my riders get up and do the gangster strut. You a down chick with a big butt, now mix it up like mutts. Getting dirty in the dust, the kid and never lose my touch. When the pressure's on steel, guaranteed much.
Run out on you, believe in my heart every night and day. I'm strung out on you, I can hardly wait to see you again.
You are correct.
What's up, my players? How's everyone doing tonight? It is I, Torrance Hudson, aka the old school player, aka the Ironheart of Xbox, and welcome to another episode of Gaming Treble. I hope you had an amazing week. Happy Friday to everybody. It is a chilly one here on the east. Holy cow, the temperature just completely dropped. We had a beautiful week, and the temperature now feels like we're back in winter. They gave us a dose of reality. They said, you know what? The dream is over, man. The dream is over. But welcome back.
They really teased us so bad.
That was a bad tease, man. I mean, it felt so good. I'm wearing a t-shirt, just chilling, going on a porch, just enjoying the soaking up the sun.
Yeah. Going at night, like wearing your hoodie and getting some snacks and oh man. Yeah. I was enjoying the weather until they brought us down and they decided to punish us and tease. Oh boy!
Mother Nature gave us. Mother Nature just teased us, man. Gave us a tease. Mother Nature's a tease.
That wasn't cool.
It's a tease.
That wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, she's a big tease. All right. So anyway, let us introduce my awesome panel, my awesome bros from another mother. We gotta talk about the Neon Shogun. We're going to talk about the one with the best shaved beard in the business. We're going to talk about the one who is all about those ARPs and JRPGs. And guess what? I think that the middle.
Let me stop you right there, buddy.
Huh? What's that?
Let me stop you right there.
Oh.
I am done with the cookies. I am so done. I got so sick. I am done.
I wasn't even going to mention cookies. I was gonna give you a break. I was gonna give you a break, bro. I wasn't
it's
even
seasonal. It's seasonal.
Yes.
It's only around Christmas time. I am so done. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I can't even look at it right now.
That's when you have to. That's when you say, "Okay, enough with the cookies. Winter season."
I got my just desserts. Literally.
Gotcha.
Nah, that's all right. To be honest with you, and I think the cookie hunting is done. But of course, you might as well find some.
Well, next Christmas. It's a Christmas thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But Christmas, you gotta stuff yourself. Yeah.
But then again, he's also about putting you into that chokehold and making you tap out. He is my small brother from another mother. He is the one and only Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? It's your boy, the prettiest, meanest, and the baddest. So. Like the fellas just said about the weather, I was enjoying it too. It was a tug and a bag tickle from spring.
Yes.
Well, I just took advantage of it. But you know what? We call that out here in Jersey. We call that the false spring. It happens every year here. So,
yeah.
Anyways, so been playing. Still getting my stealth on in Assassin's Creed Origins, but I get my play on with Double Dragon Gaiden and Scott Pilgrim, the original Scott Pilgrim. I beat that one first, and I had a good time.
Dude.
Yeah, it's like River City Ransom.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
It's totally River City Ransom, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's always good. To start off with the first, and after you're done with First of the World, then you can go straight to EX.
Yeah, I want to beat this one first because I didn't beat it the last time. I got stuck at the last boss. I gave up.
Indeed.
That's smart to do. Yeah.
I just didn't level up enough. Now I'm like one-shotting people with punches. It's great.
It's fun to start one-shotting people. It's so great.
The power-ups, baby. The power is all about the power-ups. And then, of course, we gotta introduce the best hair in the business. We're talking about the one who's all about the cosplay. He is the cosplay master. He is the Joe Masashi. He is also about those collectibles. He collects all, or he collects nothing. He is also about collecting those damn achievements. He is still the achievement master, and I'm pretty sure he's still racking them up. He is the one, and he is the only Johnny Alicea, the knowledgeable one.
What's going on, players? I hope you all had an amazing week, though. I sure did. I mean, like Tony said, those 2 days that we had was glorious. Glorious, and I wish it would have kept it that way, but unfortunately, we're back to reality. So, but Tony, since you did play Double Dragon Gaiden, can we all agree that Demi Lee is the best character in the game?
Hands down.
Bro, he is boss. He is so cheap. One of the cheapest characters I've ever played with, man. I've gone through levels without getting hit because of that guy.
Dude, he's ridiculous.
He is so cheap, dude.
This is what happens when you let Billy and Jimmy Lee do the dance fusion. And it goes, dude, with Jimmy Lee, you don't even have to have another tag team partner. You don't even need that partner.
My tag partner just sat there, dude. He just sat there.
Yeah, he just took a break. He or she just took a break right there. But go ahead. You gonna say something, Tony?
Yeah, no, my tag partner just took a nap through the entire game.
Oh yeah,
wake me up! Wake me up when you finished.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, everything's cool though. I'm so happy that they finally put the patch out to fix those achievements for Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, thank you.
So,
thank you, God. Yeah. Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, those guys that at Tribute, they saw it and they got to work on it immediately. So. Much praise to them.
Yeah, they started. As soon as I turned it on, all the achievements just kind of started popping up. It's like,
yeah,
I was like, oh,
that is cool though. So you don't have to go back and do it all over, because sometimes when the achievements are not unlocking at that time, sometimes you got to go back and do it again though. Yeah, so I'm glad that wasn't the case.
That's not the way to do it, man. They should auto. Yeah, this definitely it should be like retroactive.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so I mean, it's been an awesome week though. So I'm ready to talk about all these release dates that came out and some awesome upcoming beat 'em ups that we got coming. So so why don't we get this show on the low? If you want to go for the spin, or if you want to go for the vault first?
Yeah. You know what? Let's go for the vault first.
That sounded vulgar.
Yeah.
Let's put that.
Oh, was that? What?
It sounded vulgar, dude.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Well, hey, sometimes you gotta go for that. Go for that. But anyway,
all right. Put that.
I got the dirtiest mind in the game, baby.
Guys. Anyway,
let's put that bumper on.
Yeah, indeed. But anyway, check this out. I actually, looked far and wide for this one because I loved it in the arcade. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a like option, and I wish it did. But I'm so glad that I actually picked it up and I actually got myself a finally complete in box, a CIB of this game, and I'm so happy I got it.
Oh, in box. Oh, Revolution X.
Revolution X.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Aerosmith, baby.
Yes, that's right.
Limited edition. Gem Mint 10.
Yes.
Put 10 minutes on the clock, Andy.
Oh, nice. And you also got Karen Hopkins, who plays the villain.
That's right. Terry Hopkins plays as the villain of the part of the new world, the new order nation. That's right.
Yeah, it's the new order. Yeah,
the new order nation.
Yeah.
So. So it's complete inbox and everything. So I got the
nice.
Got everything in there. Everything beauty.
The instructions.
I see. Clean, pristine.
I see the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card.
Yes, clean and pristine. Look at that. Look
Dude,
at that.
I see that. Oh, that just looks clean, man. It looks
That's a
like I
clean
didn't even
disc, dude.
touch.
No scratches.
Yeah,
No scratches.
no scratches or nothing, man. That's beautiful. And I know
That's
I
taken
saw.
care of.
I saw the back of the advertiser. Is that NFL Quarterback Club?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Quarterback club and everything. This was actually another game I'm actually trying to get my hands on too for the second Saturn. So as soon as I get it, I'm
That's
grabbing it.
actually. I heard it was good.
Yeah. So
I heard it was not bad.
really, really fun.
But
but here's the back of it. It's a little blurry.
nice.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Acclaim.
That's
Acclaim. This is with Acclaim at its prime. Acclaim always does the best midway arcade ports ever. They're just wizards over there.
They're pretty good though.
So, but anyway, everything's in there. Now here's the thing. There's some like nice little tidbits in there.
Sure.
Even though it has most of the soundtracks in there, it does. Believe it or not, it does. The only problem is there are a couple of sound effects and everything that was supposedly omitted from the game. I guess it could be because of the loading or something like that. But I actually did notice it. But they actually do a fantastic job with it. And the pixelization, they
could be a little better.
Yeah, they could have scaled it back just a little bit. But other than that,
Gotcha. Yeah.
But other than that, game is pretty much spot on. It's actually near arcade perfect. So,
Nice. There's a question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Can you use the Saturn guns for that game? Because I know the Saturn had light guns. Can you use it for that?
It says no. It only says controller only. Controller only.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
No light guns. No light guns.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wish they actually had the option.
Oh, dude.
But it does not. It does not have the option to play the light gun. Use light gun games.
That's crazy.
I was actually thinking about because I was just looking at the back of the instruction booklet. See those T-shirts? I was hoping I want to see if we could actually be able to try to get my hands on them.
Oh, dude.
The Revolution
Like
X
20 years
T-shirts. I want
25
those.
years later?
Bro, come on. Join the Aero Force One Club and everything. You get the Revolution X T-shirt and everything on the front and the back. And the back, it looks so freaking sick, man.
Man, that T-shirt would be so badass though.
Yeah.
But I think your best bet to get that T-shirt, maybe go on eBay.
Probably,
man.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're gonna charge for it. I mean, that's my question.
Dude, they'll cost you a lot for that sucker.
Yeah, for Aerosmith or Aerosmith memorabilia.
Yeah.
For all the Aerosmith fans, forget that, man. They'll be like, no.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm already hearing the songs.
Yeah.
I'm already hearing the Aerosmith songs.
Oh man, Eat the Rich. Eat the Rich. I love that freaking song.
Eat the Rich. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sweet emotion.
Yeah.
Walk this way, dude.
Walk this way. Yes. And
Walk this way is bomb.
And what do you call it? The dude looks like a lady is actually at the end. So that's
Yeah. And don't forget that song Pink though.
Oh, Pink.
Good
That's
dude.
right. Yeah.
In the game, there's a Muzak version of Love in an Elevator. A Muzak version.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
It's still in there. It's awesome. I love it. Dude.
You know what I like about that game? I love the first stage is a strip club though, which is so awesome.
Hey, listen, you know what? That's
Oh
the best way
yeah.
to do
I remember walking by the arcade and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see all the girls dancing on that pole, yeah?
I rescued every single freaking female, every single one.
Yeah.
And, yes, and also
Pre-teen me was like, whoa, what did I see?
It's surprising.
Okay, I want to play now.
And surprisingly enough, and I think as I was going through the game and everything, I actually remembered how to get those get the Aerosmith wings. In every single spot. I was like, oh shoot, I remember what to do it. That you had to go up and down and left. And you had to shoot certain things in a certain order. I remember all that. I was like, shoot, it's like muscle memory. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you hook a mouse and keyboard up to the Saturn?
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way you could probably do a makeshift kind of thing with it, but no.
Because I know some people do that with other first-person shooters on the Xbox. So I was like, you guys are cheating, dude.
You probably have
mouse and point and click is like Headshot City, dude.
Yeah.
It's so cheap,
dude.
You lucky bastards.
I thought listen, the Switch 2,
headshot.
The Switch 2 is actually, believe it or not, is actually already has a cheat mode because you actually can use it mouse mode and everything for that kind of stuff.
That's right, you can.
So that's
right.
It's like the ultimate cheat. Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I think you could do that with House of the Dead 2 remake. because that's on the Switch.
There we go.
And I
Yeah,
think you
point
can
and
use
click.
that now.
Yeah, point and click, because you never miss
You'll
pointing
never
and
miss.
clicking.
You'll never miss.
With a controller,
No.
you miss all the time.
Yeah, and if you miss,
Yeah.
if you miss with a mouse and keyboard and everything, dude, what are you doing? Dude,
Yeah.
You're doing something. You're doing
You need
something
glasses,
wrong.
dude. You need glasses.
Word.
You're doing something wrong.
All right, so for my second thing, but this is like fairly new. It's not really much. Johnny, you can show off yours too, dude.
No, go ahead.
That's
Yeah,
what she said.
Old Spice,
Oh, yeah.
Old Spice is doing their promotion with the
Valor Galaxy. Yeah.
That's right.
Boy, they really are marketing dog
listen,
generation.
listen, I mean, I tell you
love
what. I tell you what though, this right here smells really good. It smells really fruity. So
Johnny's rubbing his.
it's fruity. It's fruity. So Super Mario Galaxy and everything, a new movie is coming out. I believe they're actually doing a midnight showing on March 31st.
March 31st. That's on. That's midnight though, but it's actually going to be April 1st though. But yeah.
So
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty
I got
awesome.
the soap.
Yes.
I got the soap.
Absolutely.
And I had to get the body wash.
Nice.
I wouldn't want to use them.
Yeah,
You're not going to use them, are you?
Dude,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Dude, I have to
why
use that.
not?
I mean,
Oh, okay. I thought you were collecting them.
No, dude,
no. We
I,
tried
yeah,
that.
because I would have collected
I
shit.
mean,
Like,
after we use
I got a
them,
Dragon
maybe.
Ball cereal box.
You got a Dragon Ball cereal box?
Oh, you
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to go grab
Did you
it.
eat it? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, go
I
ahead.
ate it. I kept the
Yeah,
box.
I
Yeah,
got
I
you.
ate it.
Okay, I'm about to say, don't tell me you're gonna collect the food, but okay, go ahead and go get it.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I love this. This is awesome. I want to see that.
This is great.
I want to see this. This is pretty wild.
I gotta see this. I hope he ate that cereal because if you leave that cereal out for so long, it's gonna taste bad.
Yeah,
It's gonna smell.
it's stale, dude. I actually tried to
Yeah.
do. I tried to do that with the Nintendo cereal.
Oh, don't do that.
I tried to do that
Oh,
with
don't
Nintendo
do that
cereal.
too. No, you don't want to do that. You're gonna
Listen,
get poisoned. You're gonna
those
get
little marshmallows and everything are like rock candy. By the time
You're gonna
you eat
break
it.
your teeth.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
shit! Look at that.
He does
Put
have
it
it.
still. Oh, you got the Reese's Puff. Yes, that's right. I remember that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look who's on the back.
No shit. No shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Badass.
Oh,
That's badass.
bro. That's
I got,
badass.
I got a Christmas one with Rudolph, too.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's
badass.
dude, that's badass, dude.
So, yeah, I do collect stuff like that. That's why when I saw you guys pick that up, I was like, I wouldn't use it. I'd keep it.
Well,
If it's like a bar soap, I couldn't use it, dude.
My friend over in Japan, they had this Fist of the North Star body washes. I used it, but I kept the bottles. I kept the bottles stuck in the closet.
There you go.
Of
So
course,
is what you got? Is what you got a bar or a bottle? I couldn't see.
Oh, what? This one?
No, the other one. The other one.
Oh,
The soap.
Yeah.
The
Is
soap.
that a bar?
that's a bar.
Is it a bar?
That's a bar. Yeah, it's a bar soap.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
green.
It's similar.
Yeah, just keep the box.
It's similar to Sasquatch. Like Sasquatch. Mr. Squatch.
Yeah, I would have kept the box.
Dr. Squash.
Dr. Squash.
Dr. Squash.
Oh,
soap.
but
It's almost like Dr.
have
Squash.
you ever tried the Dr. Squash soaps? They're really good.
Yeah, those are good.
They're really good,
They're
man.
good.
They're all natural.
Dude, I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're natural soap. I mean, they're expensive, but dude, they make your skin nice and clear. Though I'm telling you,
Make you feel like a man. Yeah, it really does make you feel like a man. Yeah, absolutely.
I tried the special ones. I remember I tried out the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. I tried Ooga Booga's soap. It smells so good, but I'm sorry, but Jack Skeleton's smells like shit. It smells so bad. Yeah, it smells so bad.
That's got to be the funniest sentence I heard today.
I'm serious, dude.
Jack Skellington
that soap
smells
is
like shit.
black. Dude,
You should retitle
that
this
soap-
episode that.
Yeah.
dude. And then what's funny, at the end of Christmas, they had a whole stack of those Jack Skeleton Dr. Squash soaps, a whole stack, and they had to cut the price down to those because people were not buying it. They were buying Ooga Booga's soap. They were buying the villain soap over the hero soap.
The villain
Boogie Boogie smells better than Jack?
Hey, oh God,
That's hilarious.
dude. Well, you know what?
Dude, he's a sack full of worms.
Then it's
Dude,
true.
I tried. And I even showed my girl. The girl I see right now. I said, "Here, smell Ooga Booga." She said, "Oh, that smells very good." Okay, now here's Jack Skeleton. Smell that. She was like, so "There you go."
Wow.
What's
Dude.
Jack Skellington? A mix of like durian and armpit? What is it?
I have no idea,
yo.
but it was bad.
You know what? The guy,
It was not fine.
the scientist who actually went to try to come up with that flavor and everything must have had a problem with their nose that day because
I have no idea.
that
but
was
it-
a bad
I think the guy was
decision.
born without an olfactory nerve.
Bad
Oh
decision.
boy,
Bad
Get it
decision.
removed.
it was so bad.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But
But
did you know that? Oh, by the way, before we put the Dr. Squash soaps on the side, did you ever try the Cindy Sweeney ones?
No, I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah, she had her own Dr. Squash soap, and I think it was like blue though. But then like, of course, all the Cindy Sweeney simps out there, they like bought them all. And they were like charging people like 100, 200. I'm like, dude,
Yep.
it's
The resellers got
eBay,
it.
resellers, eBayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, and plus during that time she was doing like
Quick,
commercials
that's
for it. Yeah, but the people who did Dr. Squash, they were smart because listen, you gotta admit, Cindy Sweeney is a hot blonde actress. She is one of the hottest blonde actresses out there. So you know, if she knows how to sell a product. You know it.
Oh,
So
well, you know
what's
the saying? What's the saying? You know, sex sells. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
How it sells. Yeah.
So they were smart to hire her to do those. They hired her to do all those commercials, and they gave her own soap for it. So that was smart.
You said sex sells. We got to do our shows topless this summer.
Okay, I'll show off those muscles.
All right.
You stand here like Super Macho Man, just flex it.
Just like
Yeah, right,
Like Super Macho Man in Punch Out.
right.
awesome, man. All right. So
we'll be in trouble.
do you have Johnny? So what do you got in your awesome vault?
So you're done with your vault?
I'm done with my vault. I'm
That's
done
all.
with mine. Yep.
Okay. All right. I gotta ask you two a question. What would you like to see first? Video games or action figures?
Action figures. Oh, I haven't seen action
Action
figures in a
figures?
long time. Yeah.
Tony, you want action figures? Tony, action figures? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, all right, here we go. I'm gonna have to stand up for this because I'm gonna have to show you. So I saw this, had to pick this up, and I could not let it go at all because this figure couldn't. If you try to find this figure, it's hard to find. I got the Streets of Rage 4 Axel
cool.
Stone. Axel Stone Streets of Rage 4 figure right there.
Oh,
Look at that.
nice.
Look how awesome he is. I'm gonna put up a little bit. See,
Cool.
it's so detailed. Yeah, and it comes with the bottles. It comes with the boomerang. Comes with the baseball bat, and it comes with the Kwando. And I'll show you the back of it. See, and all these. Look at that's how his owner stance, and then you can do other stances. See those stances from the game,
Oh,
like the
nice.
burn up. Look at that. It's the fire
Nice.
glance.
Nice.
And then right here, and then there's the weapons right there. You see all those weapons? You got the boomerang, the knife, the baseball bat, the Kwando. And then on the side of here, they show you his in-game sprite. And then they show the, that's the figure right there. So how to get this though? This is hard to find. So, I mean, if you try to go to all the other stores, you can't find this. If you go on eBay, they're selling this figure for like $200 to $300. You know? Yeah.
Whoa.
So, and if you and people are asking me, "Oh, am I going to open this?" Hell no, I'm not going to open that. Hell no. Okay. And then the next figure I got, if I got Axel Stone, I had to get Adam
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yes.
I had to get Adam Hunter right there.
Adam
I
with
mean,
the
look,
reach.
yeah, it's got the reach, and then also it comes with his green glow when he does like his kicks, that green glow, and then that punch he does has that green glow. Of course, on the side, you got his in-game sprite, and then picture of the figure, and then I'll show you the back of it right here. This is where it comes. You see that green glow that he does in the game?
Wow.
One of his power moves.
That's hot, man.
Yeah, and that geyser move that he does when he bashes to the ground. Yeah, it's got that all there, and you can put all different types of stances you want. And then his kick move that he does. Look at that.
Wow.
Right there.
Okay, that's
So,
hot.
of course,
That's hot.
yeah. So I had to get both of them. And listen, I have a message to Storm Collectibles. Storm Collectibles, okay? If you're not going to do the rest of the Streets of Rage 4 characters, you got to give us a Blades Fielding figure. So that way we can have the Streets of Rage trio, the classic trio of Adam, Axel, and Blaze. You got to have all three of them if you're not going to do all the Streets of Rage 4 characters. Please, I'm begging you. We got to. If you announce that character, if you announce that that's going to be the next one, I will buy it immediately. Absolutely.
Your fans don't like incomplete sets.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
Johnny, listen. Like I said at the beginning, Johnny collects all, or he collects nothing.
Exactly. So
You can't have an incomplete collection. Come on.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, exactly. Storm Collectibles, I bought all your Streets of Rage 4 figures, okay? But we're missing one. We got to have the complete trio, at least the complete trio. If you're not going to bring Cherry or Floyd and Max Thunder or the rest of the gang, you got to give us a Blaze Fielding.
Facts.
You have to.
Facts.
Absolutely. And then, yeah, those are the figures I wanted to show because I know we're Streets of Rage fanatics. And I'm a Streets of Rage fanatic.
Man, beat 'em ups are fun.
Streets of Rage for
I
life,
love
man.
me a good beat 'em up.
For life, baby. Absolutely.
And
That was
also
my
Sega.
first home beat 'em up that I had besides Double Dragon was Streets of Rage.
Yeah, one of the best.
The
And
first
then,
16-bit beat 'em up.
Yeah. And did you know Storm Collectibles? I think I showed you a picture. They actually showed pictures of Cody and Hager for Final Fight. They're doing those figures now. But I see Hager and Cody, but Storm Collectibles, listen, I'm telling you, you got to have the trio. You got to do a guy figure.
Guys got to be in there, man.
Guy in there.
Yes, guys got to be in there. Absolutely. Come on.
Dude, I mean, I hope they work on Guy next. I love the other figures they're doing. They're already coming out with a Street Fighter 6 Bison and a Sagat one.
Ooh,
so,
I want that Bison one, man. You know how Bison. I love Bison.
They
I
just
feel like
they
Bison's new look is cool.
Bison.
Yeah, his look is badass.
I like his new look. It's cool.
He's got the look like this is a guy that you don't want to act with, you know. But
Bison. Yes.
Okay, so those are the figures. Those are the figures. So now we're gonna get to the games. So I saw this, had to get it, and this is the Gecko with the attitude. I had to get Gex for the Sega Saturn.
Yes, he's got it. Gex.
My boy.
That's right,
Fun
baby.
times.
Absolutely.
Fun times.
Yep. The comedian legend himself, Dana Good, did an awesome job with
The
those,
ladies lizard. The ladies lizard. There you go,
Yes.
right there, baby.
Yes, yeah. With those Dana Good pulls out those one-liners like crazy.
It's hilarious.
And what's crazy is that I want to get the Gex Trilogy collection because it's now on Xbox, so it has all the Gex 3D games. So that came out on the PlayStation. You can get. I want to get that.
That's
So,
nice.
and I think they have the original Gex 2 as well on there as well. I have to check that out. But yeah, so I got to open it. I got the instructions in there.
Is that Dungeons? Is that the Dungeons and Dragons game that I saw on the back?
No, that's it's two games on here.
Oh,
There's,
Blazing Dragons! Oh my God, yeah, I remember that game. Holy
Blazing
crap!
Dragons, and there's Solo Eclipse though.
The shooter.
Another game by Crystal Dynamics. So you got all the pages are there, and I got the registration card that's on there too.
Nice.
So, and then of course everybody wants to see the disc. So take a look at that.
Clean. Very nice.
Very clean.
Absolutely.
Hardly no scratches. Hasn't barely been touched though.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm glad I had to get this game. Come on, Gex is the Gecko with the attitude still. So I love this little dude. So I had to get him. Great platformer.
Awesome.
And now this one's a little bit of a controversial. And some people call it the worst version. I say it's okay, but it's missing. This is Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Saturn.
Nice.
Yeah. So here's the issue with this game. The issue with this game, the arcade graphics are there, but the problem is that it's missing some voices, and the music is not the arcade.
Oh, really?
It's a remix. Yeah, it's
why
a
is it
remix. And this is made by
Why is it missing
Acclaim.
the voices?
Here's the thing. You know what they did? They actually took the MS-DOS version. They ported the MS-DOS version into the Saturn.
Okay.
Oh, bad boy.
And that's what they did.
It's a lazy port. Lazy port. They did a lazy port.
Yeah.
Lazy port because here's the thing. This is a CD quality game. They could have got the arcade version, and port the arcade version and got the arcade music. If they wanted to put the remix music, they could have done that in there as well. Now, and unfortunately in this version, if Chainsaw Morse, there's going to be a load time. There's going to be a load time because, that's how it was with Mortal Kombat 3 on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And they did the same thing with MK2 on the PlayStation, which is only came out in Japan. But you want to know the funny thing about this, about the instruction manual? So it's funny that Torrance mentioned showed us Revolution X. This is on the back of the instructions.
Nice.
So now, here's what I have a problem with the instruction booklet. Why in the heck did they use Sub-Zero's picture, and then this is Reptile right here? This is Sub-Zero's picture from Mortal Kombat
they did that for the Genesis one too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The Genesis instructions are the same one.
Yeah, this is the exact same thing. And then they did the same thing. Yeah, Sub-Zero right here. And then, this was a pretty lazy, they did a pretty lazy job with this. And this is rating, the rating for Mortal Kombat 1. Why couldn't they put the rating for Mortal Kombat 2's on here? I just don't get that.
Lazy.
Like it's too close up. They're not going to be able to tell. Yeah, we're going to be able to tell.
Yeah, come on. But
they thought those kids were stupid, dude.
I do like the fact they showed Shao Kahn unmasked, though, which is cool. As you can see right here. See?
He's an ugly son bitch.
Well, why do you think he wears that mask, though? But, I got the registration card. It's in here.
Nice. So,
yeah. But, the reason why I wanted to get this out of my collection, because I had to see, was this port really bad? I mean, control-wise, the game's a little bit more easier than the arcade version. But control is still a bitch to beat, though. But Shao Kahn, they made him pretty easy. Some of the computer would stupidly get hit by your projectiles.
Of course.
Like, you could just, keep freezing the computer and you'll beat him. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
really?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a nice disc, though. As you can see, it's clean. No scratches.
Very nice.
No marks. So, yeah. So, Mortal Kombat 2. But here's the thing, though. The commercial, they said arcade graphics, arcade music. I said, you lie. It's not arcade music. It's not arcade music. Okay? It has the arcade graphics, sure. There you go. So, yeah. But, yeah. And they said they make this this is the best version. So, I don't know if I show Gex the back of it. But, yeah. But this is Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. Okay version, but definitely nowhere near the best that it's supposed to be. It could have been great.
It could have.
So,
oh well.
Shame on our claim for doing this. I have to call out our claim for doing a terrible job with that version. So, if you go on YouTube and look at some videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah. But one other thing, though, I want to give a big shout out to my boy David. He's a good friend of mine because he's an achievement hunter like I am. And we play games a lot. He actually gave me, Tony knows who he is. He actually gave me this strategy guide of Onimusha 2.
Nice.
So, all the pages are there. I told him, dude, you didn't have to give me this, but he said, no, he wanted to give me this as a gift. So I said, thank you.
Those are rare, man. Those are hard to get. Yeah, those are hard to find nowadays.
Those are rare. Yeah, those are rare, man. I tell you, because those strategy guides, they're going up price now. So, it's always good to have them right there. And plus, I still got the poster, and I got the little guide here.
Nice.
I got the little poster here.
Awesome.
So the guide. Oh yeah, it's all there, and it's got the interviews. I was trying to show. I want to see if I could show you that. Remember they recently came out with the Onimusha 2 remastered.
Yes.
And and then they censored. This is the outfit they censored for Kia. This is the outfit they censored right there.
What?
In the remastered version.
That's nothing though.
Nothing.
She's close to. Come on.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You didn't see it, Tony? Oh, Tony, I have to show you.
Yeah, I was talking
Dude.
Okay.
Hey, Dory.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Tony, you know about Onimusha 2, the remaster that came out. They censored a couple of things. Yeah. Okay. This is what they censored. from what the secret
There's
costumes.
barely anything. Come on, man. You just look. Come
It just shows
on.
the bit of her chest. It doesn't even show her nips.
No. Come on,
This
man.
guy.
You know what? They're so paranoid. Oh yes,
I hope he-
absolutely, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
My inner nerd has a boner.
I bet it does.
Absolutely.
He looks like one of the guys from Revenge of the Nerds.
So.
Oh man. Yo, Revenge of the Nerds. Oh, dude, Robert Carradine, rest in peace to him. I cannot believe
That's
he's no longer
tragic.
with us.
Yeah.
Oh man, he looked like such a young dude, man.
He was
I didn't
young.
even know he played.
He was young. He was like
He's
a
71.
What was it? 71? Yeah, that's
71.
That's still pretty young. That's still pretty young.
Yeah. Some people say it could be young, could be old, but yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy. It just shocked me when I heard about that.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I have to do it. Sorry, I had to do it. So, all right.
Oh, Lewis, we love you, Lewis.
We love you, man.
We love you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I grew up on Revenge of the Nerds, man. I mean, Revenge of the Nerds is like
absolutely.
one of the best cult classics ever. You know.
I'm more like Border.
Yeah, and Booger. Oh God,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
totally
Listen, what he does to Takashi, that's so messed up and everything. When he's teaching him how to play cards, he's like, I have a frush. What, you have a frush? A frush?
No,
You got too many.
You
You got too many cards. You got too many cards.
I got too many cards.
Let me take these cards and everything,
I was
and
like,
I gave you 5 fresh ones. Here you go.
Oh, I like the part he says, "Oh, what's hair pie?" And then Booger goes up to it. He says, "Oh yeah."
Great movie. That should be a game. That'd be a Revenge of the Nerds game.
Dude, yes,
You go
absolutely.
on panty raids.
How would you do it? How would you do it, James? I'm not against it, but how would you do it though?
Everything, you know,
Like,
basically, when he goes to get the jocks,
bully.
yeah, when he bully, yeah, go against the
Make like
jocks,
bully.
yeah, just like as a matter of fact, yes, absolutely, you
Make
know,
it bully DLC.
You could, you know what? And then there could be missions though, like where you have to secretly like put in the cameras and not get caught. Like
Yeah.
that
one
would be
scene in the
so
movie.
awesome. And how about this? How about as a bonus, famous with little FMV and everything, you know, showing some of the censored naughty bits. That'd be awesome. Anyway, but it'd be awesome. But still, anything else? That's it. That's all you got.
Nah, that's all I got for the ball, man. I got the 2 awesome Street Rage figures, the 2 Saturn games, and the guy. That's it.
All right, cool,
So-
man. Cool, man. All right. So
I hope you
anyway,
guys enjoyed it.
oh no, man. Let me tell you something. You know, anything like that is freaking amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah. But when you do get a chance, do check out the videos of Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Saturn. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Indeed.
So.
In freaking deed. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Listen, I you know what?
I
I
just
completely forgot.
No, listen.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
I just kind of, you know, it kind of rattled my brain this morning because I was actually going to work and I was like, wait a minute, it's Friday. It's like it's the 13th, and then someone would have to have like something like a ringtone on their phone, like, you know, kind of like from no, that's Halloween. What was the other one?
Oh yeah. Jason's coming thing, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Jason thing, yeah.
You know, so listen, and you know, Crystal Lake came up, and I was like, "Oh, that's right, it's Friday the 13th. I forgot. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
20 minutes
dude.
away from there. I'm 20 minutes away.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Jason might be in my woods behind my yard.
Oh yeah. So it has the camp and everything.
Oh wow.
The camp yard.
Be on the lookout. But you know what? Tony's got that lovable dog to keep him alert, just in case.
Things go sideways.
Creepy.
Enough dogs to take over a small country.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ain't scared of Jason. I'm more scared of the bears and the coyotes.
So what's going on, Daryl? Shout out to Daryl. How you doing, man? How you know, it's awesome.
What's going on, Daryl? How you doing, bud?
Friday the 13th. But you know, I mean, people consider Friday the 13th like a bad luck day. You know what? There's no such thing. I don't think there's such thing as bad luck.
You gotta
know?
believe in that nonsense for it
Nah.
to be a thing.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just having fun with it.
Nah.
That's it.
You know?
That's all it is.
Exactly. So, but anyway, other than that, before we get into the gaming spit, I want to give a shout out to our awesome little, we gotta give them a shout out because these guys are awesome. Freaking W, man. They always,
of course.
they
Yeah,
always
you have
come
to.
through. They always
You
come
have to.
through. Freaking amazing. They got shaker cups. Look at this. We got this. Oh, look at this. I got the batch. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Chainsaw Man, absolutely. Freaking shaker cup is amazing. Look at it. Look at the design. Look at the quality. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, all you need is like a small little scoop. I'll even show you. Got a small little scoop. All you need to do, you know what? I'm gonna do it live. I'm doing it live, baby. You know, sit right there.
Doing it live.
You know, you get yourself a small little. Look at this. Small little cup right there. Get yourself a little scoop.
Nope.
Throw it inside your. Throw it inside your drink like that. Boom. Shake it up. You're good to go. It's actually all natural flavors.
That's all you need.
All natural
That's all
flavors.
you need.
Basically, you know, it's better than caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is not good for your body. It's actually what it does. It does something with your cells in your body. You know, when you're actually trying to stay awake, it actually makes you more tired and it actually makes you more thirsty. It is not good for you. Do not take that stuff. If you see maltodextrin, just don't even do it.
Don't even bother.
Don't even bother. No fillers, no colors, no dyes. Also there's proprietary blends and everything. It's all natural Japanese fruits. You know, I was actually doing more research. This is actually more Asian style freaking energy drink, which is actually good. Come on, if you ever had a Japanese beverage, Johnny, you did. You had a Japanese beverage before, right?
Of course.
You have a soda.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy as like a Coke or something like that. It's like literally like a light fizz.
Right.
It's more refreshing than it is.
It's like 3 cents.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, that's what W is like. I mean, it really is that freaking good. Honeydew and grape, white grape. Come on, man. That combination is something I never really thought of. But when I taste it, it's so good, man. Dude, I got another one coming on the way too. I got myself.
Oh, cool.
So if I run out of this one, guess what? I got a fresh one. It's
There you
awesome.
go. You're good to go.
Hey, Dave. You know. So, but other than that, you gotta check these guys out. They're really awesome. They actually keep you energized. Good for workouts. Great for actually try to stay up late and everything. Those late nights, big gaming sessions and everything. Hey, dude, it's W for a reason. You know when you go out there and you play,
Absolutely.
you go for the W, right? You go for the W. So go to the website w.gg, and when you actually go check out and everything, all you gotta do is use our code TR3BLE. That's right. Get the 10% off, dude, of your purchase, and tell them Gaming Treble sent you, and also be better. So let's figure out. Let's get into this gaming spit because there's been a lot going on, man. A lot going on. Holy crap. Woo! So, turns out, you know, I mean, all this breakout news, you know, because Xbox right now has really been like the head of the news of everything not lately. Ever since they had their GDC conference, they were actually doing their panels. Jason Ronald, shout out to Jason Ronald. I actually met him. You know, I met him in Cali. He's an awesome dude. He's an awesome dude. He really is. He's like down to earth, awesome dude, tech guy. He's the one that he actually was part of the backwards compatibility team. He actually got that.
Nice.
He got those engineers, those geniuses to actually create the backwards compatibility the right way, so you can actually have all the features, the modern features, and also play the game that you love with modernized graphics, kind of improved, loading times better, everything. It's freaking amazing. Now that they're I think I actually could bring up the little chart they actually showed in the presentation.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, their initiative is simple. It's a console. Stop saying PC. It's not a PC. It's a console. You plug it in, you play, you use controllers. It's a console. But you could also
That's
play
right.
but you could also play PC games. PC games are actually good. They're actually also making a unified GDC, which is actually so that way it does not, you don't have to go through all those caveats. And on top of it, the certifications has actually been shortened. So all the developers who decide to want to get their make their game, they get on the certifications instead of 30 days or whatever it is. Now it's 30 minutes. They narrowed it down to 30 minutes. So basically, your certification is 30 minutes, and of course, you can still develop the game instead of having to go through all those hoops to actually get all the SDKs and all that stuff. It's all there. You can actually be able to build the game while you're getting certified, which is wild. Then so now games are going to be coming out faster and making it easier. So I was like, oh, this is good. They're finally breaking down the freaking walls, which is actually what everybody's been asking for. Almost Linux-like, almost. I can't give them that title yet. I can't give them the title. But they're getting to that point. And right now, Sony is scrambling because, believe it or not, they're actually pulling their games away from PC now. They no longer. They said
Talk about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about that. All right. They said that they feel like the market. What did they say? I think I can't say verbatim, but they said something about they didn't see the profit. They would bring the games to PC and they weren't seeing they wasn't moving the needle. In other words. So all the games like the Horizon game that they put about the PC, the Uncharted game about the PC.
Yeah, the Last of Us.
The PC. Yeah, Last of Us, the PC. All those games didn't make any headway. But Helldivers, which was actually pretty much it was a PlayStation exclusive. They was published by PlayStation Studios. They actually made a profit because they made it multi-platform. So all those games that are actually more multi-platform, multiplayer type of game, they are allowing the PC because they're seeing the numbers. But here's the thing this is the thing that I'm worried about, and everyone's been worried about. I hope Sony does not lose the plot when it comes down to making too many those games. Look how many games actually got closed down. Highlands. Highlands was only out for like a month or something like that. 2 months.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out the game. But go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah, 2 months. 2 months or so. Like Jeff Keighley actually announced it over at the Game Awards.
Game Awards, yes.
And literally 60 days later, they actually shut it down. They shut it down. That's
okay. Yeah, the game is called High Guard.
High Guard. I'm sorry, High Guard, not Highlands. High Guard. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, High Guard.
See, I couldn't even remember. I couldn't remember the game. I couldn't remember the name. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, because it's not memorable. People are calling it the Concord 2.0.
Yeah,
that's how bad that game was.
It was trash, dude. I played it, dude. I actually tried it and played it, and I didn't like it. I usually give games second chances, but I just couldn't do it.
You know what? I can't believe I couldn't believe that the developers, they couldn't even take their losses. They were blaming the gamers and say that, oh, it's your fault that the game failed. No, really? It's not the player's fault. It's not the player's fault. It's your fault. Oh. Okay. Yes, I know. I got to do some push-ups.
I saw your face too as soon as you said it. He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
They're saying, oh, it's the player's fault that didn't give her a good chance. It's your fault. I was like, these developers don't even want to take accountability anymore.
No, they don't.
They don't. They just want to blame it. Oh, they want to blame it on the players. They want to blame it on the audience. They say, oh, we didn't do anything wrong. Our game is fine. It's your fault that this game failed.
Listen,
the consensus. Take accountability. This is one of the things I hate about the game industry, especially the developers that they have. Just say you fucked up and the game didn't work out the way it is, and then we'll have to do better next time.
Okay.
But they don't want to learn. That's their problem.
There was 150,000 players day one on that game.
Yeah.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're telling me, and there was literally a 50 to 60% drop off within the week.
Yeah.
So something was wrong. Something went wrong. Something was not right in the game. And believe it or not, I tried it and I was like, damn, no wonder. It was boring. It was literally a wannabe try. They were trying to be an Overwatch. They were trying to be something else. I mean, the only addition they had was you could be able to, like, mount a horse or something like that. But I mean, and you have these bases, and you could be able to go in there, and you can build your, get your weapons, and you can build it, and then all of a sudden you have what you call the fighter, and then you have a battering ram and everything at the end, and your battering ram could be able to go into the base, and then you have two different areas that you can shut down, or you can go after the main one, and I'm like, after 2 matches, I was like, dude, I'm bored, bro. I can't play anymore. Because it was similar to what I used to play. I mean, it's just whose fault was it? It's our fault, really? Giving it a chance? Come on.
Right?
Nah, man.
Exactly.
You're reaching, bro. You're reaching.
Yeah.
Man.
Take accountability. That's what's wrong with people. They don't want to blame. They want to blame everybody, but they don't want to blame themselves. That's what's wrong.
Yeah.
Because of this industry right now.
And 2K, what's it called? 2XKO has been having issues as well. Turns
I heard
out
about 2XKO situation.
Yeah,
not good.
It's not good at all. They laid off 80 employees as of last week. Due to the lack of player counts, and also there just was not much activity. I mean, but you know what? You can't blame the players for that one either, because you couldn't even get on the goddamn server. Pardon my language, but you couldn't. Because every single time I tried, it says you're not logged in. I was like, wait a minute, hold on a second. I actually have a profile.
I hate that.
I have a profile.
Yeah,
I should be able to get on. Oh, you can only go on offline mode. And offline mode has no options except for freaking practice. No.
Jeez.
No.
Wait, hold on a second. Before you go any further, you mean to tell me that 2XKO doesn't have an arcade mode?
Not offline. Online, yeah. Offline? Offline? No, you guess what you get to do?
That's ridiculous. That's bullshit. That's the same shit that Mortal Kombat 1 did.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why there's no activity. Listen, there was a
people.
I don't know. There was a video not too long ago. I mean, recently they were talking about the reason why. Listen, having games like that as games as a service was a bad idea. It doesn't work. It does not work. You cannot treat a fighting game as a service. You can't do that.
Yeah, as an online only thing.
It's gotta be complete. It's gotta be a complete game. It has to be.
I hate when companies do that, man. And WB Games hasn't even learned from that with MK1. Because remember, in Mortal Kombat 1, if you didn't have online, though, you couldn't use your DLC characters. You had to be online, otherwise you couldn't use whatever you got in the online store. Like, say if you bought like an outfit or a color for your character, the only way you can use it, you have to be online. If you're not online, you can't use it. And you can't use your DLC characters. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
it's like,
so
that's one of the reasons why MK1 failed. It didn't get a season pass 3.
So I mean, so right now they're actually going through evaluations and everything. If they're even planning on trying to keep the game online any longer, or better yet, if the game is even going to survive. Right now, I think they had something on the FTC. Some of the people were actually put up something recently about the.
I won't be surprised if this is going to be 2XKO. I mean, I heard 2XKO is going to be at Evo, but but I will not be surprised if it's going to be there next year. I will not be surprised if it won't be there next year. If that happens.
Yeah.
Especially the direction that they're going with right now.
Right now, it's. I mean, they're still doing the Evo Japan thing with 2X.
Yeah.
So 2XKO is still there, but after these layoffs, it's ridiculous. I mean,
the game's not gonna last.
No, I don't think so.
The game's gonna be done.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
I have a feeling though.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Yeah, and also, since we're talking about like fighting games, I heard Invisible Versus, they're not going to have the beta, but to me, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me if it has a beta, but I heard a lot of people they're complaining about. But the reason why I heard that Invisible Versus ain't going to have a beta on Steam is because they're afraid that there's going to be somebody in there that's
data mining.
The game.
Yeah, data mining the game. Yeah. That's a problem.
And I don't blame them for doing that. I don't blame them for not having a beta in the game though. But I know some of the players are upset about it because they're so used to having betas for the fighting games, because they want to try it out to see how it is. But if it's like to protect their game, because they don't want them, like you said, like they're going deep into the game and finding out all the DLCs, the characters, the stages, and all that. I don't really blame them, though. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, if they put maybe a demo, maybe put a demo or something, like maybe have a lockdown or something that you can at least try the game, so you won't look deep into it, then I'll be okay with that. But to me, I'm not bothered by it. But I know it bothers a lot of people. So I don't know what your thoughts on that.
Well, the way that I see it is, I mean, the game looks freaking good. I mean, I like the
it does.
I like the new characters actually doing right now. Some of them look very interesting. And on top of that, it looks pretty solid. So, for it not to be on Steam, I don't care. I mean, look. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I do want people on Steam who actually play on PC to actually get an opportunity to play the game. But you know what? It's about time they showed a little bit of love to the console players too. So, you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to the team to actually give the console players the chance to get a taste of what this game is all about. And eventually they're going to, when the game's close to release, they might even have a demo. Not a beta, but a demo that you could be able to play. That would be more of a
so you can check the controls and stuff like that,
exactly.
See how it goes. Yeah,
for Steam players. So Steam players won't be able to get the open beta. Okay, no big deal. It's no big deal.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what? You'll get your opportunity. You'll get your chance. It's not like they're going to abandon freaking Steam players. They're just it's an open freaking beta. Let us have our shot. Let us try it out. Let us get our feels on it, And it's about time to give some console players love a little bit. And then when it was available for Steam, which will be shortly,
for everybody else,
which will be shortly anyway. And the game is fairly coming.
It comes out at the end of April.
Yeah,
those people can wait. Come on, it's not. We're not too far away from the game's release, so everybody's going to be able to play. Whether you play on console, whether you play on PC or Steam, whatever, it's going to be available for everybody.
Yeah, so it's no big deal. So why don't you just go ahead, give it your all on the console. I'm pretty sure PC players have a console. You can play. Try to open beta. I think you can sign up for it. Download it. Play it, enjoy it, love it, and then when it's available on Steam, probably they'll have a demo before the launch, and then we'll go get to have at it if they kick each other's ass. I mean, which is actually looks pretty good. 3-on-3, come on, with brutal freaking. I love it. I love it.
I played it. It's a mix of Killer Instinct, Dragon Ball Z, and Mortal Kombat. So this is exactly what it is.
Best of all three worlds. Best of all three worlds.
Yeah.
Love it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's brutal. Very, very brutal game.
Love it.
So
even the hits. I heard the hits are like ridiculous. Holy the crunch.
Oh, dude,
the crunch,
bro. The hits. Exactly. The way how you finish off your opponents with a hard special attack, and then you You bash your opponent into bits. Oh man, wait till you see it.
Loving it. So looking forward to that game at towards the end of April.
Yeah.
But yeah. So getting back to Xbox and the thing, the backwards compatible team is actually being reignited. They are actually going to reinvigorate the classic games again, and now we'll actually modernize it by actually actually cleaning up the games and actually make it more accessible to new players. So that means what they're doing is they're revisiting all of the older titles, the newer, the classic titles. They're right now. They're actually in there's a small phase right now, and they're actually going back into the code of the games. In other words, without changing anything, and they're actually using. I mean, I hate using the word AI. They're using AI algorithms in a sense to actually modernize the games, fix the games, make the games actually better than it was, and actually have it so you can be able to play the game with all the features such as Discord and being able to do the chats and all that. Basically, all the modernized stuff that you actually can do right now, they will actually be able to do with the older games. So it would be nice to actually have online features in some of the older games too, but that's wishful thinking. That could be able to play games like Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate and online again. But I can't have it. I can't have it all. Can't have it all. But I love it. I mean, that's awesome. And now they're actually asking people, hey, what games would you like to see come back? And there's a huge list. I got a big list.
Everyone's going to do it to that.
On the top of my list, Jet Set Radio Future. Damn it, you have to. Jet Set Radio Future needs. No, it needs to be backwards compatible. It needs to be come back. They got to do it.
Yeah.
They got to do it. Hey, what's going on? 455 Fit is back. Woo! How you doing, man? Awesome, man. How you doing? He's like, okay, I actually said something cautiously excited about the Xbox was doing. I'm hoping for some new console wars with next gen. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna get deep into that. Because I think the console wars is coming back again, in a big way.
That's when the best games come out, though. So bring it on.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
I mean, as the title says, competition breeds excellence. Anything we're gonna get deep into that. We're gonna get deep into that because it's true. It is so true. I'm sick and tired of this stupid kumbaya bullshit, which doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, everybody loves everybody. Oh, let's hold hands, kumbaya. Everybody gets to play with my toys. Yay! And then what? Then
you're gonna have to focus on one thing.
Crap.
Yeah, you get complacent.
You're gonna have competition. You gotta have competition.
Why?
Competition's good.
Why do you think some of the games that came out?
Aspect, yes.
Yeah, Ubisoft and the thing actually been having some issues with their identity.
Oh yeah.
Because look what's happening. I mean, their older games are fantastic, but once after Valhalla, look what happened to their games. Look at the quality of the games.
What the hell, man?
The quality of games and everything literally have been taking a nosedive.
You're right. What the hell?
So,
well, too, I think what really destroyed the company was Assassin's Creed Shadows. That really just destroyed the companies like hard.
Yeah.
And then you have people out there coping, saying that, oh no, the game was great. They really sell. I said, yeah, but you know what? The reason why a lot of people that hit a million hits, though, a million people was playing it because they were playing through the Ubisoft Play. That's what it is. That doesn't count for sales. Okay, that's what people think. That they think, oh, we had a million people that played our game, but that's not a million sales. People didn't buy the game.
Said?
Yeah, he said, Xbox, you were the chosen one. Only PlayStation deals in absolutes. Come on, man. Everyone knows the Star Wars quotes, man. The Star Wars quotes are amazing. You know,
Yeah.
especially. Listen, I would say episode three. You know, episode 3 was actually like one of the best ones. It just was that they had to slow down because they had to slow down that scene. If you actually watch the behind the scenes, the sword fight they did, you know, between Anakin and Obi-Wan, they had literally had to slow it down for that scene. So everything you saw right there in real time was literally slowed down because they actually were going much, much faster than that. And that's ridiculous. Right. Holy crap. I was like, oh, damn.
Must have got so into it while practicing, it just became muscle memory.
Absolutely. That, you know what, though?
To me,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, to me, that was the best. Yeah, to me, that was the best prequel. That was the best prequel movie.
It was. Hands down. Hands down. And then it went down. Then it went downhill with episode 7.
7. Oh yeah.
Don't even start. I don't want.
I act like they don't exist. So.
Yeah.
There's movies that I've thrown into the void that I just do not acknowledge as existing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is this episode 7 that you speak of? What is this? What is this episode 7 that you speak of?
And what is this? And what is this Star Wars? What is the Star Wars series that you're talking about? I never heard of it.
I did not talk about it.
I never heard of this Acolyte. What is Acolyte?
What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know. I heard something about some Acolyte. I don't know.
This does not exist. This thing does not exist. Do the Jedi mind tricks like this thing does not exist.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyway, but seriously though, the competition is needed. I mean, basically the past decade, we've been seeing this weird decline of ideas and great games. Just kind of took a nosedive because some of the games seems too similar. You've been seeing all of these. You've been seeing all these games. You've seen all these games as a service. Games as a service. All these freaking. Jump on Fortnite. You get your skins. You get to play. And then you have copycatters. Oh, look what they're doing. Look how much money they're making. We gotta do that. You know, Minecraft and I think kind of got into it a little bit, and they're like, because Minecraft is Minecraft. And then of course other companies were starting to jump in. Overwatch, they were doing their thing with you can get the skins, you can get the teams, and get season 1, season 2, season 4, season 8, season 12, and then Halo. I mean the team of 343, who is now called Halo Studios.
Oh jeez, don't even get me started. What's going on with it? Did you see that post that they put about the whole? I think the whole national. They were focusing on the National Women's Month thing, and then the audience roast them. The audience cooked them. I saw those replies, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Yeah, this is what Halo is coming to be right now, and I'm like, what? And then notice the cowardly thing. I don't like what the 343 Studios is doing. They are blocking the replies, and then they're having people quote tweet them to reply to them. It's like, what are you afraid of your audience for? I don't get that. Why are you being afraid of your audience? Why are you blocking your replies?
Did you see the picture of all of the basically it was like 100% female staff. That was actually the picture of I think it was Halo Studios.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw the comparison. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Listen, I have nothing against the female staff. I have nothing against that at all.
No.
But the fact that you actually sit right there and force feeding everybody about this kind of thing, it's really starting to get ridiculous. Celebrate it, but don't over celebrate it. It's nice.
That's what they're doing. That's what annoys people.
But the thing is that when you sit right there and you're throwing it into a game, it's okay, like your Black History Month kind of thing. Dude, stop. Just stop. Just stop. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to celebrate it. It's okay.
It's fun. I have no problem with people saying that,
don't oversaturate everything about the, because you know what? You're overreaching. You're overreaching.
Looks disingenuous. Nobody buys.
Exactly.
It really does.
Exactly.
You actually offend the people you're trying to protect.
Exactly.
Yes.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly what you're saying. So I say the same thing about Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'm
It's
Hispanic
condescending.
myself.
It feels condescending.
Exactly. I said, listen, I'm okay with the Hispanic Heritage Month because I'm Hispanic myself, but if you keep like overdoing and keep pushing it and pushing and then just keep on doing it with just nonstop doing it, it gets annoying afterwards.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this nonsense.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So
really don't. I do not care.
yes. So
Yeah, exactly.
So, which is the reason why.
It's a good product. That's all I want.
Yeah, which is the reason why that Halo right now is a walking joke right now. The Halo Infinite is a walking joke.
Yeah.
Because I mean right now I don't know what season it's on. I don't care. I actually dropped off after season 6 and 6. People play it. People whatever. I don't care. But the thing is though, I remember the purity of Halo, Halo matches and all that stuff. I miss that. But they really are.
Oh yeah.
They lost the plot. And then when you go into the store and you saw the price of all of these freaking DLCs and all, the outfits and armors and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, I see where you're going there. This is exactly what you're doing. You're going after the little ones, the ones that say, oh, look, that's cool. Mommy, can I get this outfit? I want this outfit right here. Oh, how much is it, son? Oh, it's like $30.
Jesus Christ. $30 for a damn skin. You could buy a game for $30.
Okay, now look. I like unlocking stuff. I like unlocking. I like to be able to unlock things. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna let the DOA and everything actually get away from this, because DOA after DOA 5, this is where. Oh, actually, no, sorry. After DOA 4,
Yes.
DOA 5 is actually when things actually kind of hit the fan, because with all those freaking DLCs. They did a mathematical thing of how much money they actually to get all that stuff. It's like amounted to like $1,200 or something like some crazy number.
Yeah, it was over $1. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So basically, it literally eclipses how much you actually paid for the actual game itself, on top of whatever DLCs they actually threw into the game, and you can see how much money you actually spent on all these outfits and all that stuff right there. I mean, even with the discounts. Even with the discounts, it still amounts to pretty much a big bowl amount of money. DOA 6 actually was worse, because when you unlock the outfit, you don't get the outfit outright. You actually have to unlock the outfit after you get the DLC, which is bull. I mean, literally.
So it doesn't even unlock like right away.
No, it does not. But
You pay for it.
Yeah, and you paid for it, which is bull. So you have to grind for it, which is crazy. But there are DLCs that you get outright, which is okay, which is cool. But there are other ones that you have to literally grind for, which was so stupid. And I think they fixed it like later on, but it was like way too late. I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing with Dead or Alive 6 last round. I hope they don't. Another thing about that game, rollback netcode has to be standard. Yeah. Why are you not putting it into the game and they didn't announce it yet? Yo, you're making a big mistake. Team Ninja, you're making a big mistake. If you want to make a big comeback, you gotta do no rollback netcode, man. Rollback netcode should be standard on fighting games. Standard, because dude, I want to be able to play the game well. I don't want to sit right there and have these lag and slow down and freaking.
And also, don't forget
9 frame advantages. No.
You gotta have crossplay too. Crossplay has to be a must.
Yes,
absolutely. You gotta have crossplay, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, come on. Look at SNK. They did it with Fatal Fury 2, The Wolves. How come you guys are not going to do this?
Yeah, it's
You know?
and it's successful. And dude, the
course.
lobbies are full. The lobbies are full in the game, bro.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Absolutely.
Man. So yes, so definitely they need to work on that. But getting back to my point.
For the Xbox,
yeah,
right?
for the
new
Xbox,
Project Helix. Yeah.
So I would say that, you know, we need that era. I mean, it's a softer era, better era,
Of course.
where we actually had competition of two different consoles, two different ideals, right? Great games on both sides, and we have healthy debates talking about which console is better. And you know what though? When a certain game comes out, guess what happens? The competition, they say, "Oh, but we can do this." Mario, right? Mario was a big icon. Sega would not have freaking Sonic the Hedgehog if there was no Mario. There would be no Sonic without Mario. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I tell people,
They'll be fine platformers.
yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're different. They're very different games. One's, you know, about speed and everything, collecting rings instead of coins and all that stuff. The Blue Blur, you know, everyone's talking about that, you know. And then you got Mario the plumber, you know, with the mushrooms, dude. But the thing is, though, two distinctly different consoles. They have different advantages and disadvantages. But that's how great games were made. And we won in the end. That's the thing. We all won at the end. Us players. Yeah. The players won. The players.
That's right. We had options.
It doesn't matter if Sega was doing better or than Nintendo, and Nintendo was doing better than Sega. We won. And that's what I'm talking about. So,
especially if you're fortunate enough to have both systems.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
So with Xbox,
even if you couldn't afford,
I was jealous of those kids, man.
Yeah, here's the thing: even if you couldn't get both systems, if you had one of those systems, you were a happy camper. Yeah, you were a happy camper because you were gonna win anyway. You had great games on either system you got. So
and then I could just go to my friend's house and play those. So.
Yeah, exactly.
It's different as adults when all your friends are 50 miles away now, but you know.
Right, exactly. The building I was living in. Okay, my godbrother. I lived in the 6th floor, and he lived in the 5th floor. If I want to go play Genesis, I go down to his house. He wanted to come play my Super Nintendo. He comes upstairs to my apartment, and then we both win regardless. That's it.
Exactly, and that's what's so great. That's what's so great about it. Because believe it or not, I mean, when I was growing up, you know, I had a Atari 2600, 7800 and stuff like that.
Now we're taking it back.
Right, you're taking it back. My neighbor had the freaking Nintendo console. And I finally got my opportunity to get my hands on it and play it. Dude, it was a whole new world for me. And I was like, oh, I gotta get this console. You know, playing Mario Brothers, playing Zelda, playing all those games. Dude, I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
His collection of games were amazing. Karanov. Remember Karanov? Oh, my God. Love that.
Of course.
That game was hard as hell, but it was so freaking amazing, you know. What else did he have? You know, Legendary Wings, another great, fantastic game from Capcom.
Legendary Wings. Yeah, good Lord.
You know, I can go on and on and on. See, these things right here is what us players thrive for, because the experiences get better, the games get better, the game. You know, I already said games. The games, the fun, the excitement, the adventures, everything about it. Graphics get better. Storylines get better, dude. Look what happened when Sony was actually fighting hard. Was actually being the underdog because Xbox was pretty much dominating the 360 era, and they were really trying to get their stride. And then all of a sudden, boom! You know, their games were, you know, they were starting to get better. Storylines, they got, you know, story driven. Behind the third person story driven games was Sony's bread and butter. That's exactly what they were doing, with Uncharted, seeing how realistic the story was and everything, and the interactions and all that stuff. It was real. It was awesome, And and God of War, another one. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
That game was sick. Love it.
Oh, of course.
God of War was serious.
That was a serious game, man. Yeah. That was a man's game. God of War was a man's game. Holy
cartoonish, man.
Yes. It was amazing.
Very cartoonish. It was great. We loved it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and of course, when you look at the exclusivity, people were like, "Oh, but you're taking away from all the dude, shut up." Listen,
I hate when people say that. I hate when that one person says that. Oh,
exclusive.
That one system we should have all games.
Yes,
and they should have all the games. No, it's not good.
No, it's not
because,
good.
Go
ahead. Go ahead. No,
I was just gonna say that. I mean, what you just want like one system that owns everything? And I mean, okay, so that one particular system is gonna have everything. So that means that we could since we're the only system in town, we'll put out all the games out there that we think you're gonna enjoy. But in reality, what if you don't like those games, and then you're gonna be stuck with that?
See, that's bad news. Everybody knows.
That's very bad news.
But see, the thing is, now the industry's starting to understand because it's not just Xbox that was losing money. Sony was losing money. Nintendo, was kind of running even, but they weren't really seeing any major shifts in in revenue. Why? Because players right now are getting bored. Because there's so much, it's the same shit. Basically, listen, you can sit right there and you can dress up shit, you can cover it with sprinkles and stuff like that, and if they even put cotton candy on it, it's still shit. So you really have to think, you still have to think about, you gotta think about, how, we, as an industry, needs to learn about competition again. We need to learn how to kind of say, oh, we could do this better. Fight for our dollars. That's what they need to start doing. They need to start fighting for our dollars. If they fight for our dollars, we win in the end. Why? Because we get better quality games. We get better quality products. And you know what? And then we start enjoying the products better because they're better. You're gonna sit right there. You're gonna sit right there and just be all samey, and then, and just kind of say, "Hey, you know what? We'll just give you this because I guess they like it. So I'll give you this, and you'll probably play it because it's similar to this. So hey, why not? With different characters, different. We'll throw a couple of famous actors to do the voiceover for X, Y, and Z, and here you go." Oh, you like that soundtrack? Yeah, the soundtrack. We'll throw the soundtrack in there too. Why not? Do you want that? No, man. Come on, dude. I mind. I'd rather have like a whole team of nobodies and everything create a game that's just completely different experience. Expedition 33 proved that. Proved it in spades. In spades, because it was number one, a team of nobodies that was passionate about games, that loved RPGs and JRPGs and all that kind of genre, created something like that. They're French, a French team, an opera singer who rarely anybody knows anything, with a great, fantastic soundtrack. I mean, come on, the composer was literally on a SoundCloud that literally shut down. Their page shut down, and they hired him before it shut down. With that amazing soundtrack. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the reason why I love indies. Indies make games that are different, new, and actually are completely out of pocket. And those are games that I thrive on, because you know why? All those older games, the games that we grew up on, those were considered indies because those are games that were obscure, different, weird.
Right.
May have been hard as hell. Silver Surfer.
Oh God, yeah.
Silver Surfer. I'm looking at you. I'm telling you right now.
Hey.
I'm looking at you, Silver.
Well, it's coming back.
Ooh.
It's coming back.
Ooh.
And I'm yelling at Alex Kidd.
Ooh.
Alex Kidd kicked my ass.
Oh, yeah, another
Alex
one.
Kidd was
The OG Alex
ruthless.
Kidd
Alex
kicked my ass.
Alex Kidd, a Toki, another game. That's right there.
Yeah,
cheap,
Toki. Yeah.
cheap
You
freaking
want
deaths.
to know what? You want to know what? You want to talk about cheap deaths, and you want to talk about like the bad hit detection. How about playing Alf on the Sega Master System?
Oh
I
no,
didn't get to
Alf.
play it.
You didn't get to
Oh,
oh,
I don't
you
think I
consider
wanted to.
yourself
That's
lucky, Tony. Good
I
lord.
was like, yeah, I don't want to play an Alf game.
You didn't want to play.
it's
You wasn't a big fan of
okay.
Alf, were you?
To be fair,
You didn't like Alf.
to be fair,
What?
it plays better. It plays better.
No,
It plays
no,
better.
no.
It plays better than ET. Let's
Yeah, you gotta give it that.
That's
I give it
not
that.
saying much. That's not saying much. Come on.
Okay. Well,
That's a little too
Dude,
harsh.
the hit detection was so bad. I hate that damn spider in the basement. That damn spider always catches me, and I can't even avoid it. I feel like you didn't even touch me. You didn't touch me, and I still got hit.
yeah. Well, see that's when you actually.
I love Alpha as a kid, and that
I love the
game
show,
really-
but I didn't want to play a game.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
dude. I love that show so much.
It was-
Listen, I still watch I watch the reruns on MeTV Tunes Plus.
I
Okay,
killed
I
me.
still watch.
You know how much of
Yeah.
a dick Alf actually is, though?
Yeah.
Of course he was.
I look at him
He was a
differently
dick.
now.
Hide your cats.
Yeah, he was a
Hide-
dick, dude.
hide your
He
cats.
always-
He's a bit of a dick.
hide
Dude,
your cats.
the family always has to hide Lucky because if they
Yeah, poor
don't
Lucky.
hide Lucky,
He almost got him, too, several times.
yes,
He had
yeah.
Lucky's head in his mouth.
But you know what episode really freaked me out? The episode with the giant cockroach. That episode
Oh,
freaked
God,
me
yeah.
the
I remember that.
dude. That episode freaked me out as a kid. I never wanted to see that episode. I was holding on to my mom throughout that episode because my mom used to watch Alf with me, and she was like, "No, it's okay. He got the spray. He killed it. He
You don't
killed
show
it."
that to New York kids who grow up with giant cockroaches already.
They're giant. They're
It's a
huge.
giant one. There was
More
a
kids
giant
from New
one.
York, man. Come on. You know them giant ass cockroaches.
Giant cockroaches.
Yeah. Dude, that episode freaked me out. And Alf was lucky he found like a perfume spray. He's like, take this, take that. And that perfume spray was the thing that killed it. He got lucky. He got very lucky. But yeah, I remember that episode freaked me out. But yeah, no, I still watch Alf on MeTV Plus every now and then, you know. So I even watched the cartoon too, though. The cartoon was crazy though because it was a prequel to the show because it shows you on his planet before it got neutralized and he escaped the planet and then he got landed on Earth. So it's kind of like heartbreaking. Did you ever notice that?
What?
That you watch the cartoon and then when you watch that cartoon, it looks peaceful, all Alf and his parents there, but then when you watch the live action, you're like, damn, his parents and his sister and his siblings, they all got vaporized and they got destroyed.
Yeah. I'm used to it though. I'm used to
I'm used to it too, but
seeing a lead
Go on.
because I like Superman from a young age and his planet blew up, so I already understood that
yeah,
concept.
kryptonite, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's something sort of appealing to children and it's furry. You know, as a kid, you're gonna feel bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking for
But yeah.
footage of the game, man. You said the hit detection was bad. I found where you can play it, dude.
Okay. Well,
You can stream it
dare
on your
you to
browser.
play it.
Wait, you want me to stream playing it?
Well, no, not stream.
You want to see me get enraged and throw the mouse across the
No,
room?
no. I don't want you to get raged now. I want you to play the game like after the stream because I don't want you to go full mad and getting all pissed off.
I'll end up like angry video game nerd if I pull that shit.
Exactly. You're gonna be like James Bro, then you're gonna start cursing like a sailor and
He's the one I'm familiar with the most because he's been around forever.
oh dude, I love James Bro's awesome. I even met him over at where did I meet him at Pac East though. He was a very cool dude, man. Very nice.
Is he funny? I hope he's a funny dude.
Oh yeah, he gives you a little crackle every now and then. So he has the times where he be serious, but he's a very chill dude.
Hey,
man.
you call yourself
He's
angry
very-
nerd, you better be funny.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah, he is a
His
funny dude.
angry
Yeah,
birds are hilarious.
of course. Yeah. No, he's a very chill dude though. He's a very, very chill dude. You know, like it. You know, like he'll take time to talk to you. You know. So yeah.
So like, I was
Go
looking
ahead.
for the pictures of this game tell me nothing. Of the
Okay.
Alf.
But
Tell me about the Alf game. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you make a game out of Alf?
well, I remember what was the concept? I think the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on Alf though. I think he did.
Mhm.
I think he did. I think the premises of Alf, if I can remember, like I think you had to find the pieces to like build your spaceship so you can like get out of Earth, and then you gotta avoid, and then I think you have to avoid the police though because remember the police and the FBI agents, they always try to catch him. So I think you got to avoid them, and plus you have to avoid the obstacles. And like I said, the hit detection in that game was just so bad. It was
So is it a platformer? Is it like
it's a
a
platform.
Platform.
It's a platform. You go left and right. Yeah.
Is it one hit you're dead and all that nonsense? Or you have an energy bar?
Yes.
Oh,
No, you get hit once and
big
you're
hit
dead.
detection box and one hit you're dead. That's death
Yes.
for a game to me. I will not play it again.
See, that's
Okay. That's why I
Yeah,
warned
that's
you.
so unfair. I'm not playing
I
this.
told you.
The thing is, well, here's the thing, Tony. I'm not going to tell you not to play it, but if you do want to play and see how it is, then feel free to do it.
You watch. I'll play it for
Hey,
like
get
2
back.
minutes, get pissed off, and never touch it again.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Man.
I might record that. I would have to record that.
God, you're gonna be in a rage mode. I'm telling you, you're gonna be in a rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check out some of
My poor
the
wife is going to hear me yelling at 3 a.m.
some of the chats in the which is pretty cool.
Yeah, check the chats out
Yeah,
because I know we've been chatting for
yeah.
a while.
So Bet actually said, I'm cautiously excited about Xbox. Okay, we talked about that. I'm hoping for new console wars. Obviously, we already talked about that.
Me too.
You want some lockdown exclusives for Xbox? Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Of course,
We
they have to have lockdown.
exclusives. Actually, creates your identity.
They sell they're your best sellers. They sell your console.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to. You don't have to listen. Even if it has to be a freaking 1 year or 2 year window, dude. You don't have to have the game like it doesn't. I mean, it could be it doesn't have to be full blown exclusive. You could have it for like 2 year, like a 2 year window, and then you could put it out to other platforms, dude. You could do it like that. You don't necessarily have to, or better yet, you could do it like smart people and actually have the sales do well, and then when sales start to decline, then you can make a decision and say, you know what, should we actually bring it up to another console? You could even do like what other companies do. You put out your IP to a third party. You put it out for the third party, and if the third party will publish it and put it out for another console, you don't have to touch it. You'll be moving on to your other stuff. They did that. They did that with the Genesis. Remember? It wasn't Acclaim that actually did the publishing for Mortal Kombat. It was actually a company called Probe that actually did it.
Yeah.
So Probe did their version, and Acclaim, did the game still came out.
Yeah, no, because they had to use a second name. They had to use Flying Edge for the other Acclaim games for Genesis.
Exactly.
Flying Edge, remember?
Right, Edge. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Flying Edge.
So there you have it. So I mean, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I feel like exclusivity is stop treating exclusivity as a bad thing, a bad word.
It's not a bad thing at all.
Come on, man. Dude,
I tell people this.
Listen.
You're sound like Carl from marketing. What are you, stupid? You're
I
stupid. I would have given you like $20 for that.
Listen, I feel
wow, what a waste. Support children.
I know, but God. Holy God. God.
I
remember that. The poor children.
Support children. Hey, that's what I do when all these people and all these people are complaining and bitching about about whether it's the gaming industry or the movie
Just
industry.
don't give a shit. Be like Carl and not give a shit.
Exactly. That's it. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Good grief.
Certain movie theaters even get exclusive movie showings just to get the crowd to come to their theater. Dude,
They
why do you? Yeah, same thing. Why do you think certain channels actually don't have every single movie, right? And then one channel does. So why? Because they want their subscription. So guess what?
They want they have to be the competition.
Thank you. Prices. They can actually, believe it or not, which is the reason why I hate the fact that they actually increase prices, because now competition is like, oh, we don't have to decrease ours. Let's match theirs, or probably, get just under theirs, and then they increase theirs. No.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You need to start lowering prices. Lowering the prices. Come on, dude. They did that with, remember the Super Nintendo and Genesis era? Remember that? The 99 console, thing where they said, oh, look, look at the radical colors, things, oh, yeah, but look at this is really fast. It costs less.
No, over here.
Over here. Kind of thing.
I love that commercial.
But
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
I was going to say something.
Yeah, but it's true. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. But that's the reason why the competition is so important. It doesn't.
Of course.
Listen, the toxic fanboys and all those people out there, call the ponies, the Xbox or whatever. Listen, all that crap you see online and everything, that's all white noise, bullshit. That's not true. That's not what you want to hear. The true competition and everything is the stuff that they actually show. And you look at that, right? Like, for instance, Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Do you see that on the Sega Genesis? No. It's only available on what? Super Nintendo. Oh, wow. But vice versa.
Yeah.
But vice versa. Contra Hardcore.
Yeah. Hardcore was dope.
Yeah.
Same thing with Castlevania. Super Castlevania 4 was on Super Nintendo. The Genesis had Castlevania Bloodlines.
And Bloodlines was dope.
Yeah, and
My
it was
cousin
Bloodlines
loved
was
Bloodlines.
Yeah, Bloodlines was sick. It was awesome. I love that game.
And hard too. Holy crap! Yeah, there's a certain stage in that thing that pissed me off.
Well, there was some very difficult levels, but there's some levels if you use Eric Lawrence, you can get through a couple levels. But if you use John Morris, it gets a little difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on what channel you use. But I was gonna mention, I was watching some of the old episodes of GamePro TV. I love when you go back and watch some of these episodes. Some people leave the commercials there. So I remember it was the 96 version that was on the sports channel. I know it only had 6 episodes, not people liked it. But the guy who recorded it, he left all the commercials there. And they were playing all these Saturn commercials. The Saturn took real hard shots at the PlayStation. Like he said, the Saturn could fly because they were showing Knights. And someone took the play. He said, fly, plaything, fly. And then he drops it, it doesn't fly, and it breaks and says, you're not ready. I love competition like that. I love competition.
They need commercials like that.
They go after systems like that. We need that. I miss that.
You see, listen. Sega was actually doing the same thing with. They actually revisited a commercial. They remember the old commercial thing, or what they actually did with the Mario Kart, and they compared to Sonic.
They took a shot at Mario World Kart. Yes,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yes, you got to do that. And you know what's funny? Saturn, the Sega during that time when they were showing off the Saturn, not only they took a shot at PlayStation, but they took a shot at the N64 as well. They had a commercial. I forgot which game it was they were promoting, which game commercial it was, but someone threw the N64 up at the sky, and a guy took a shotgun and blew it away.
Oh, that's right. I remember that commercial. Holy crap. Oh, yeah.
Always draws
that
first blood.
That was hard. That was hard line. That was hard line. Holy crap.
They gave no fucks.
No,
they went after PlayStation. They went after N64, even though they lost.
Crossed that line. They didn't even cross that line. They leapt over it. They're like, oh, no.
I'm sure they got at least least one
No,
season.
yeah.
At least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to have
It
gotten
wasn't
at least
even
one.
subtle. It wasn't even subtle. It was like
Dude.
yeah, we went there. Yeah, we went there.
Yeah, we went there. We didn't care. We went after Nintendo. We went after Sony. You know, we took their systems. We destroyed it.
It was
You know,
awesome.
we threw it off. We threw a PlayStation off the building, and we threw it up in the sky. We threw an N64 up in the sky and just blew it away with a shotgun.
But you see, you know what? They backed it up though, because they actually did. They actually did figuratively
It was
do
so
all that.
good.
They actually did.
Oh, I love
Sega
those days.
dominated until PS2 came out.
Listen, I still think, because believe it or not, it's
Throwing a PlayStation out the window. That is so insane.
But it's so true. But you know what though? PlayStation 4 did the same damn thing. Why do you think they dominated? Because they actually they had that attitude. They actually went after Xbox One and literally obliterated them during that E3. 2013 was the year that actually literally destroyed the Xbox brand. And believe it or not, I was there and I watched the whole entire thing. And then when they did one of those little side commercials, this is how you share games. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yo, that was like, okay. Yo,
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy, man. See, this is what I mean though. You know, I mean, it's friendly competition. In friendly competition, everything, right? You gotta think about delegated nights. You know about that, right? If you're not first to last, listen. Basically, that's the kind of attitude that these developers should have. Developers should be going after each other too. I mean, not like harsh or anything like that, but friendly banter, saying, "Listen, this is my game. My game's better than your game. I'm going to show you. I'll show it off. I'm going to show you how to do it better, dude. We win.
Okay.
You win my dollars.
Okay, but would you be okay? Would you be fine? Can they still do this today, like a competition? Like take a system like they did and throw it out the window, or blowing the system with a shotgun. I'd like to see that come back. I'm sorry, I don't care. Yeah. I'd like to see it come back. What do you think?
I'm starting to wonder, man, if you actually did that to an N64, would it break? Because that thing was durable, dude.
Pepsi and Coke did it.
It's a solid block.
Pepsi and Coke did it. Remember that commercial? Remember the polar bear? Remember the polar bear and everything? The polar bear for Coca-Cola?
Yeah, they're taking shots.
Yeah, they took it. Yeah, they sit right there and everything, and he has a blindfold test and everything. He took a sip of Coke and took a sip of Pepsi, and he said, and then I was saying, he took us a blindfold. He was like,
I know. You know what this is? This is what filled the void of 90s hip-hop beef. Now we watch beefs between businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they stopped beefing in hip-hop like that. So now we got it in other ways.
Exactly. Yeah. To answer Tony's question, if you throw a PlayStation out the window,
N64.
N64.
But if you throw a PlayStation out the window, that thing's gonna be great. That's gonna be shattered to bits.
That thing's like plastic.
It's done. It's done. But if you took an N64 and threw it in the sky and you blew it away with a shotgun, I think it'll be destroyed. What do you guys think? I think it'll be destroyed.
It would be shattered. Yeah, of course.
You see now, so I've dropped that N64 off them high-ass cabinets I used to keep it on so many times. Still works. Same with the Sega Master System. And the Genesis.
Absolutely. True story. My mother was so pissed off at me and my brother and arguing over the N64, right? My mother barged in, said, "I'm sick and tired." She literally picked up the console, the NES, by the way, slammed it 4, 5, 6 times, right?
Okay, no! Now, I will be in tears.
Listen,
if that happens
I was upset, and then I stopped. And she left the room, and things got kind of quiet, right? My brother was like, he didn't want to deal with it, so he went up front and watched cartoons. I went back over to the console, dusted it off, tried to fix it, stuff like that, put the wires back in, and then I was like, blowing my cards, the old school blowing, cartridges and stuff like that, and then put it inside there, and then press the button, and voila, The game was still living. It was still ticking.
You got lucky.
Dude, the NES is a very wow.
Yeah.
You know what they are?
I tell you
They
what,
are.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even
Nintendo makes adorable ass products.
yes,
They do.
the Game
They do.
Boy. If you go to the
many Game Boys have dropped and still work?
the Nintendo World,
Dude,
yeah, the one.
you
the
drop
one
a
over there.
GameCube. You drop a GameCube. That GameCube would still work. I saw people were testing. There was a YouTube channel. I forgot what it was. These guys were testing out these systems. This guy, dropped a GameCube like out the window, and they tested it out. The GameCube still works. They did the same thing with the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was done.
Wow.
They did it with the Xbox, and the Xbox still managed to work. So the only thing that didn't survive was Sony's systems.
Damn Sam.
Yeah.
Well,
Sony had the games and everything, but then if for some reason if you drop that system, that's a huge risk. It's not going to work. It's not going to work anymore.
that's the only thing.
Yeah, remember, you're still selling to teenagers who drop shit.
That's the
If
only.
they drop that system, it's over. That's it.
That's the only thing.
Over.
It's the only thing that Sony really needs to work on. Quality control when it comes to their consoles, their hollow shells. Because believe it or not, I've actually seen Linus. I think it was called Linus. Linus is Linus Tech or whatever it was called. And they actually open up consoles and stuff like that to see the internal organs. Dude, that thing is a hollow shell with a little freaking board with the and then he showed the metal little piece with the actually with the metal. I think it was called metallic glue or whatever it is, stuff like that. They showed all that stuff. I was like, dude, this big gigantic thing with this tiny little board like right there, that's it? That's all that's inside this thing? Holy crap! I was actually shocked. I was like, so why do they have this thing so freaking big? They could have made that thing slim down and small.
Which system are you talking about?
Yeah.
PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5.
Oh, 5.
The PlayStation 5. I was actually shocked. I was like, dude, you could make that thing small.
Wow.
You could make that thing small. There's just no why.
Yeah.
But you know what? I found out it was actually the heat dissipation. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
That's the reason why this was so big. Because it actually has so much intense heat, it would literally melt the box. So, which is the reason why it's so wide and so up. And I was like, oh shit. But I mean,
wow.
the game. Some of the games are fantastic. It really is. But the shock to me is how they actually made it so damn big. I mean, Jesus. Look, yeah, there it is, right there. Look.
There it is.
Look at it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That little chip.
That little thing right there, in that big gigantic
motherboard,
in that gigantic box. That we call a PlayStation 5. That barely fits underneath your thing.
That is insane.
It's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
But other than that, I mean, I still feel like if they did weird commercials, I know we're digressing, but still, it's what makes games great. Now Sony is reevaluating because they're seeing what this new Project Helix is supposed to be about. People are like, oh, it's a hybrid PC. No, they actually labeled it as a console. Point blank, they didn't even cut corners. They said it's a console. I said, oh,
good.
Well,
that's what I want to hear.
So Xbox is like, you know what? It's a console. I said, oh shit. Okay, you know what? Now we're talking. Now it's a new console. It's not a PC. It's a console that can play PC games, which is actually pretty awesome. And they're giving the developers tools they could be able to do both PC and Xbox ports simultaneously. So that way you can say, okay,
that's good.
Here you go. We have this. You can play it for Steam. You can play it for Xbox. Boom. Okay, no problem. You choose your poison, which is very good. So, I think it's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting time right now. And you know what? I am all for it. Nintendo is in a world of its own. Nintendo's Nintendo.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're doing their thing though, which I'm proud.
But
that.
eventually, though, they are going. You know, they can't be complacent either, because you never know. Things. Might,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And the Steam box is supposed to be coming out too, but the price points is another
Yeah,
thing.
but the value is like it's going through some trouble right now, from what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that. Holy crap! There's some
Yeah.
lawsuits, or some kind of lawsuits or something like that. I think it's
Yeah, something like in New York. I don't know what it is. It's something that has to do with loot boxes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on with New York City. New York City is starting to be a shithole right now. And now they have to deal with them, with the whole loot box situation. It's madness. What's going on over with them?
Yeah, you know what? I'm afraid to find out what the situation is going to be like. But then again, which is good about this is that Xbox is actually directly going, you know, in competition with Steam too, because now they are really trying to integrate a better system that you could be able to have access to Steam games, GOG games, Epic Games Store, all that stuff, as you know, and on the same box. So that means you actually purchase it on Steam games on there. You could be able to play it on your Xbox, and then vice versa. You could be able to play your Xbox games, such and such, and also it's cross integration. That means all your progress will be on this new thing called Play something. I forgot what it was, but it's a Play initiative where they will be, all your saves will be integrated no matter where you go. So that means if you all play on Steam, it's not locked on Xbox Live or any stuff like that. It's actually part of that game. So whatever game it is, if you actually have purchased that game on another, you know, whatever, Steam or whatever it is, or, you know, and vice versa, and it's an Xbox game, your progress will be able to be transferred to the Steam version. Which is
Interesting.
If they could pull that off, if they could pull that off, they won. Because number one, I don't want to have to start all over again.
No.
If I buy a game, let's just say for shits and giggles, I don't know. The new Witcher game, the Witcher 4. Let's just say Witcher 4. Let's sort of
all right.
Right? You know, and let's just say that you play the game and you're like halfway through the game, right? But you're like, you know what? I like to be able to play on my PC too, and everything. Like when I'm on the go, or play on my laptop. I don't know what you want to do, right? So you take it on the road, stuff like that. You boot up Witcher 4. Do you want to start all over again to the very beginning? No, not me. Not me. Not me. Listen, dude. If I went through, if I went through 30 hours of the game and everything, I don't want to go through 30 hours of the game and everything. No, dude. I want to start.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to start exactly where I left off. Imagine being able to boot that game up, put up your profile, you know, and then you have your save in whatever cloud or whatever it is, whatever server it actually is, and the save literally travels with you, and you say, okay. Boot up the game, boom. You start off exactly where you left off. And you get to be able to play on the thing, like if you're away or something like that. You can play on your laptop or whatever it is. Or play on your Rogue Ally or whatever it is. Dude. That's freaking awesome, man. That's awesome. That's freaking amazing. Which is the reason why the play anywhere kind of thing is freaking awesome. And also the fact that you could be able to do what you call you can pause your game, you can play your game, pause it, stop the game where it is, play something else, and then go back to the game and exactly where you left off. I turn off my console. If I turn off my console, like right now, I love that feature. You could be able to turn off the console in the middle of your freaking game. And the quick save, the quick.
You can resume where you left off.
Quick resume. Quick resume is the most awesome freaking thing, man.
It is.
Yeah, like let's just say your internet goes off or power outage and stuff like that. You boot the game back up and everything, and all of a sudden you're right back where you started. You don't lose anything. Come on,
Yeah.
man. That's
You know
that's
what's
a
crazy?
freaking game changer, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I remember recently when I play Resident Evil Requiem. I mean, what I do is I always like save my game before I shut it off. So after I save my game, I shut it off, and then I'm done for the night. And then when I wake up in the morning, I go back to play it. And then also it says I had the quick resume come out. I was like, oh crap, I'm back to where I started. Didn't even have to save it. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's how I am.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
The quick resume is one of the best features, man. I love it.
That right there was the best invention that Xbox has actually done. The best.
Absolutely.
One. Because number one, let's just say you're in the middle of playing same thing, playing Witcher, right?
Resident Evil.
Or Resident Evil, whatever it is, whatever single player experience it is.
Yeah, whatever
right?
game.
Your friend calls you up, dude, I need some help in Call of Duty. Oh, okay, no problem. You don't even have to like stop and whatever. You just go to Call of Duty, jump on a Call of Duty, play your matches or whatever it is, right? Game's over. Okay, whatever it is. Oh, have a good night, stuff like that. And you're like, oh shit, that's right, I forgot. I was in the middle of the game. You get out of Call of Duty, go back to the freaking game. You right where you left off. Come on, man, dude.
Yeah.
That feature right there people should be shouting for the mountaintops and saying, you know what? Yeah, that has to stay. That has to stay.
Oh yeah.
Do that for any
if they were smart, they would keep that feature.
Yeah, and backwards compatible games guess what? It works for backwards compatible games too. Ah, that's right. You can play. You can play Panzer Dragoon and everything. You can pause the game and you can go right back to where you left off.
Oh yeah.
I do that all the time. I do it all the time, dude. I mean, I'm playing the OG freaking Xbox game, Jade Empire. Fantastic game, by the way.
Great game, man.
I love that game.
I don't understand why have they not done a remake of that game?
Oh my god, Jade Empire! That game is so freaking amazing. It's backwards compatible. It's a travesty. You do not play that game. It's from the same people, BioWare, the same people that made that freaking amazing game, the Knights of the Old Republic. What are you doing, dude? Yes, buy that freaking game, play it, love it. And tell them that Gaming Treble sent you, and thank us later. You can kiss my feet after I wash them. By the way,
Gross.
Yeah, but other than that though, fantastic game, and you can do quick resume for that. So I was in the middle of a battle and everything. You can stop it, do something else, go on YouTube, watch a movie, and then you come back to the game and you're right back where you left off in the middle of the freaking battle. Come on, man. Yep. That's a game changer, bro. And I'm surprised that no other console has actually integrated something like that. I mean, Sony has tried. Have you ever tried to play a game and everything and actually pause it and try to turn it off and think you can come back to the game where you left off? Good luck. It ain't happening.
Yeah. No.
So, but that's what I'm talking about though. They need to do that. And the features like that speak volumes. And I can't wait until they actually do some more stuff. I want Sony. I want Sony to push. I want that. I want Nintendo. I want Nintendo to push too, because Nintendo, you've been getting kind of complacent lately. Yeah,
they're getting a little too comfortable.
A little too comfortable, man. Yeah. Don't be doing that.
Hey, listen, I will say this. I mean, I am glad to hear that Nintendo, they're making release dates. Like, I am looking forward to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Oh my god, dude!
They
did you see that game?
For May 21st.
Ooh, that game.
May 21st. That's the release date.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I watched the video. And I was curious. I was curious how the game was actually going to be. But that's so cool. You get these creatures, and each creature actually has a different ability that depending on what you feed it or whatever it is, and you you actually have these big like bubbles or whatever it is, or vegetables, or you feed them.
Yeah.
Listen, I like that. I love Yoshi. Yoshi is a freaking amazing type of game.
Yeah, Yoshi always has some great, unique games like that. You know,
Yes.
especially the one with the remember I forgot the name of it. It's called Whirly World, which is like with
Woolly
the
World.
yard.
Yes, with the yarn.
Whirly
Yes, yeah,
World.
that dude.
With the
That was
yard.
that was
Yeah, that was a
innovative.
great game.
Innovative. Very
Yeah.
innovative.
Yeah, Yoshi always had these strange and unique games, but they turn out great. So, so I'm looking forward to that though. But here's the best thing. Have you guys heard? On the last day on March 31st, Super Meat Boy 3D is coming out, and it's going to be on Game Pass. Did you heard about
Meat
that?
Boy, yo, dude, that game is hard as.
That game's hard as balls.
Yeah, it's hard as balls, but still fun as hell, though. You know, come on, Meat Boy. You can't go wrong with that.
In 3D though.
3D though.
Yeah, the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that, and then what else you got? I don't care what people say. I'm looking forward to this game, especially what's his name, Casper Van Dam, who came back as General Rico for the advertising. I want to play that Starship Troopers game, Ultimate Bug War that's coming out March 16th. That's on a Monday. That's coming out.
I'm looking forward to that game. You know, I love games like that. You know, that almost against all odds and everything. A whole mess of freaking alien freaking bugs, and then and just your squad. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just like taking them out, and then we got also Marvel Maximum Collection March 27th. So soon. I can't.
They pushed up the date. You know what? I have a feeling they pushed up the date. I think it was supposed to be an April release, but they said.
Yeah, I think it was going to be like May.
People wanted, yeah. But you know what? People wanted it so badly. They said, you know what? Screw it. Let's bring it out this month.
Yeah. They're bringing it digital, and then on the same day you'll be able to pre-order the physical copies.
Arcade Perfect, by the way, and of course they added the soundtrack. The arranged soundtrack by I forgot the guy's name, but he's like he does oh god, I'm a little off the name. There's gonna be visual copies of pre-order on March 27th. And Xbox is getting a visual copy, thank God, and PS5 and Switch. And then what else you got? Russian Beat X is coming out on the 19th. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be great. And then what else is coming out? Oh yeah, April 20th, that Jay and Silent Bob beat 'em up game's coming out.
Of course, it's on April 20th. Of course.
Yeah, 420. I see what they did there.
You know what? I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those.
I'm from Jersey.
Yeah,
I know this shit.
Of course.
Those are my boys.
Jay and Silent Bob. Can't go wrong with those guys, man. But it looks good though. I mean, it looks really well animated.
So many references.
It does.
They got
you know what it reminds me of? You know what it looks like? Remember Shank? Shank and Mark and the Ninja, those games?
The animation, yeah. Mm-hmm. The animation looks just like that.
Yeah. So it might be smooth. I'm excited. I'll play it.
Yeah, definitely. But Fatal Frame 2, the Crimson Butterfly remake came out this week. I don't know if you guys are into Fatal Frame. That came out.
Yes, Fatal Frame 2. Yes.
I'm curious about it.
Crimson Butterfly.
The Crimson Butterfly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It originally came out on the original Xbox, and they came out with a remake this week.
Yeah, that's a really good game. If you like games that actually deal with like camera, and being able to capture spirits, that's a game that's definitely up your alley. Should be up your alley, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely has the horror aspects of it too. But and then Russian Beat X though, I can't wait for that. That's the Rival Schools. Not Rival Schools. I'm sorry, Rival Turf. That's the fourth game in the Rival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man.
But in Japan they called it Russian Beat X. Russian Beat. That's what they called it over in Japan, and it's going to be the fourth game that comes out on the 19th. I'm definitely getting that. So, I love. So, are you still looking for that?
Yeah, I'm looking for the. I'm looking for. Because there's going to be a range soundtrack for all the games. Are each going to have a remixed version of the soundtrack. Trying to see if I can find the music, the one who did the music. You can keep talking. I'll keep on looking for it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. These are the games I just want to announce though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it. But you know what? People were saying that, oh, well, how come they didn't add Marvel Superheroes War of the Gems? I said because that's a Capcom game. I mean, you know what Capcom should do? That they already got the Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection, and they got the Punisher Arcade. Here's the thing: they can add a new patch and add X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and they can add Marvel Superheroes War of the Gens. Those games that are on the Super Nintendo, they can add that on that collection. They could do that because look what they did with the Capcom Fighting Collection too. They added the Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max characters into that version, so they can add games to it. Why not?
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, what do you think?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I feel like they could if they actually get the licensing right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's always
because I mean, it's all about the licensing. Because when you think about this, I mean,
Yeah.
they actually, I mean, each game, you know, has its publisher or whatever. They just created the game.
Right.
If they play the money right, I'm guaranteed sure, pretty sure that they could be able to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's add this. Let's add this as DLC or something. I don't know. I mean, they could do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could put you know, increase the code and add another ROM or two in there. It's definitely
Yeah.
it's definitely something that they should look into. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Absolutely. And here's another company. Well, I mentioned this in like in I think last week's podcast or show. Sega needs to get in touch with Disney and Marvel because Sega has some great Marvel games under their belt.
Yeah.
Like I said, they got Spider-Man the arcade game, they got Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, and the one with Genesis and Sega CD, were great games. And then they also got X-Men and X-Men 2 Clone Wars on Genesis, and they got the three X-Men games that are Game Gear. Could you imagine if they do a collection like that? Just imagine.
They could. No, they could.
That would be that would be a seller to Sega. I would talk to Disney, who owns the rights to Marvel, to see if they. I mean, they're doing it right now. Now's the perfect time to do it.
Okay, so I found.
Oh yeah, and also one other thing. I forgot to mention they have to add Spider-Man Web of Fire, which only came out on the 32X. That should be included as well.
You're right. You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So I think it was Tim Fallon. I think his name Tim Fallon.
Okay.
Tim Fallon, the one who actually made some of the soundtracks. He actually doing an arranged version. I think that's his name. That's actually doing the arranged version of the games that you can actually unlock. So you can play the arranged versions of certain soundtracks for the arcade game. So you can play the arcade version of X-Men and the Captain America, Avengers, and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely do that. I'm very sure of it.
Yeah.
But that's cool though. I mean, Tim Fallon, come on, bro. Give me he's the
Absolutely.
one. He's the one that helped with some of these amazing freaking soundtracks, dude. He's a legend.
Here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing though, because remember, our claim owned the rights. So they actually made Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge and Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety. Like, how did they get the rights? Because, I mean, our claim just came back. So how were they able to get the rights, though, for that to put in that collection, though? Were they able to talk with the new people from our claim to do it? I mean, how did that work? That's what I wanted to know.
I'm very sure that that's what they do. I mean, they have to. I mean, okay. See, the weird thing because I actually been trying to rattle my brain about that. Every single game that actually has been released is made by a certain team or whatever it is. Now, when you look at the game and you actually see, okay, you see the publisher, but you also see the developer. The developer is like one of the smaller companies, whatever it is. Now, when a certain game actually loses its not the license, but actually, well, not just the license, but also their copyright. You know, their copyright actually,
Okay,
you know,
right.
goes, you know, they
Somewhere else.
Right, so somewhere else, right? What happens is the game now, or whatever the name or whatever it is, gets lost in the sauce and the thing. So it actually goes into this weird limbo. And now, if you decide to bring that game back, you have to find the original author, the original writer, the all that stuff.
Right.
You have to find all these people to get, because everyone had a piece of the pie in a sense.
Right.
And you have to get all of them to collaborate and say okay, or better yet, you have to get to the company who actually might even bought the rights and just holding on to it, and talk to them and say, hey, listen, you know, we want to do this compilation, yada yada, enchilada. And they're like, okay,
Right.
well, yeah, you know, that sounds great. And the thing, they had signed this contract for however many years you could actually be able to use the license for this particular game, for this particular collection, whatever it is. And then when the game gets delisted again, whatever it is, you know,
It's gonna happen, unfortunately.
Yeah. See, that's what happens. It happens several times with a
That's
lot of
why
games.
you have to. This is why I said before, this game is also gonna have a physical copy. I'm gonna buy this when it first comes out digitally on the 27th of this month, but I'm also getting the physical copy as well. So
It's so
That is-
that's the reason why.
that
Yeah,
is gonna be physical.
physical games, yes, physical games are so important to actually have,
Yeah.
and which is the reason why a lot of companies now are starting to go physical now. Capcom bringing out
That's right.
Pragmata is physical copy.
yeah, physical.
Physical copy. What was it?
Yep.
Resident Evil Requiem, another good example. Physical copy.
And they were sold out.
And sold out. Yep.
The games were sold out on the first day. So there you go. Yeah. There was speaking of physical copies. Did you see that there was a tweet like that went viral? Like they were showing like a clip from I think it was the Cosby Show, where they show like the original, like
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about,
Yes,
right?
I know exactly.
Okay.
There was an episode in that thing where they were talking. It was controversial because they was talking about
Yeah,
you
about
know,
the art.
yeah, and they took out a huge chunk of context that was actually
Right.
there. And when the digital version took that whole entire thing out, but then the original aired
the
version,
stream version, yes.
yeah, and then the aired
Yeah.
version that they actually showed the whole entire. Yo,
Yeah.
if they
That's
that's dangerous. That's dangerous. And when you act,
Yeah.
which is the reason why that half of the time when you're watching something, I noticed. If you ever watch Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the same thing. You watch the digital version and watch the original version. Now I actually have, both. Now
You got the DVD, right?
There's a part in the thing where he actually becomes a character, Access Velvet, who actually jumps out of they're talking about the trainer of dolphins, right? Now,
Right.
that whole entire scene got wiped from existence. It was on the disc.
Wow.
It was on the disc, but the digital version completely took it out. They took out the whole entire scene. And I said,
Damn.
huh?
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, wait, dude, that part was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know?
You got confused. You was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They just took out a whole
They
scene?
took out a whole entire
Yeah.
scene. And it's crazy because, I mean, I've been noticing that on a lot of freaking stuff, man.
I gotta tell you, I was watching an episode of Ren and Stimpy on Paramount Plus. There was an episode about when Ren and Stimpy, they went to the museum to learn about the dinosaurs, and their tour guide, they were, Ren and Stimpy, they were making fun of them, and then there was a part where Stimpy took the guy's nose, he took his teeth and his glasses, and he said, "Look, Ren," he said, "that's a." And they start coughing, and they took that whole scene out.
Wow.
And that's in Paramount Plus. But if you watch it on Nickelodeon during that time, or if you watch the DVD, that scene is still there. But like I said, if you watch it on Paramount Plus digitally, they took that scene out. I was like, why they took that out? I don't get it.
Yo, I mean, let's just put it to you this way. What the?
I don't get it.
I mean, that really blows my mind. Why would they do that? It's not because of time, you know. It has to be something else. There has to be something else, because it doesn't make any sense to me why they would actually censor or better yet take out a huge chunk like that, you know. And you know, it can't be bandwidth. No, take that shit out. That doesn't make any sense. You know, there has to be something else. Because it's something out of context. I don't know what it is. I mean,
I didn't see anything wrong with that scene though. I just did not get, and I questioned that. Like, why would they take that scene out? Because they will always show gross stuff. I mean, all he did was he took the guy's nose, his teeth, and his hat, and he just imitated him. What's so bad about imitating this ugly tourist guy?
You know what it is? I don't know. Maybe it's something about mockery or some nonsense. Or you shouldn't make fun of people like that. You shouldn't. Dude, come on, listen. You know what? I'm gonna take this quote. I'm gonna take this quote from Ghostbusters 2. You know, he's like, "What do you want to do? Go out there and tell everybody to be happy with each other?" You know, listen.
Oh.
He's like, listen, listen. You know, talking trash and treating everybody like dirt is every New Yorker's God-given right.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a truth behind it. Listen, you're trying to be a moralizer and for entertainment. Why? It's entertainment. Yeah. It's entertainment.
Exactly. Stop controlling what we want to watch.
Whether you're, you know, I don't know what it is. It's entertainment. If it's that's what it is. Let it be entertainment. Stop trying to use it as a teaching tool. It's not, unless you deciding to do something that's educational. There's a category for it. There's a category for it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do that shit.
All right. So
why do people feel they have to fucking project their views, likes, whatever, everything onto other people? Just put out something. Just put out a good story. Something, please. Enough of this fucking preaching.
Yes.
I am so sick and tired of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
And stop cutting off shows. I tell people like this: hey, listen. If there's a show that you don't like, if there's something in there that is saying that disturbs you, nobody is pointing a weapon to your head telling you that you have to watch it. You have the freedom to not watch it.
Turn off the fucking TV. Change the channel.
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
You gotta stream a video bitching about it or fucking post about it. It's really annoying.
I hate when people do that.
Listen.
I hate it when they do that. Before you go any further, Torrance, I saw something that very dark up. Yeah, exactly. I saw something that Vera Dark posted. She posted a video saying that there was people complaining about Lollipop Chainsaw because they added an update because it's coming out for Nintendo Switch 2. Mm-hmm. There is a bikini in the game that has I think they did like a contest like to which outfit do you want to be in the next game, and there was the American red, white, and blue bikini outfit that won. So that's going to be in the game. And you got people out there fucking complaining about that shit. Like, what the fuck? People have been wearing fucking red, white, and blue bikinis.
It's not for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you don't want to look at women with bikinis, don't fucking play the game. Go away and go play something else that you enjoy.
Doom scrolling is dangerous. Doom scrolling
and hate watching seems to be like all anyone does, dangerous. And I don't like being around those people.
You know,
I hate it. I don't understand why people.
Okay,
and they even waste their money and time doing that shit.
Listen,
and their fucking mental health, dude.
Yeah, it must be something in their head that's like, you know, they really have to feel better about themselves. You know, trying to wave around their freaking moral wand at the I have to be the Avenger. I have to be the one to save humanity one post at a time. Bro, no. Stop. Stop what you're doing, sir. Listen, I you know what? I mean, listen, and if you want to do things like that, you can go out into the public. You could be, you could do all that shit outside, but stay the fuck away from my entertainment.
You know what they need to do?
It's very simple. It's very simple.
You guys ever see that? You guys ever see that Progressive commercial with the old guy with the mustache telling people not to act?
Oh my God! Yes, I love those commercials.
They need that guy.
I love those commercials.
Just keep walking. Don't bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, they need somebody like that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what this is gonna do? You know what this is gonna do? If people are bitching about that, now people are gonna go buy Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, and they're gonna download that outfit.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play the whole game wearing that outfit now.
Mm-hmm.
Since you bitched
What's the
about
sign of people moralizing and pushing their shit on everybody?
I hate that shit, man.
It's really
what the
annoying.
fuck?
Listen.
Mind your fucking business.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times have I
Stop
watched?
posting that shit.
How many times have I actually watched? Because I actually seen it a couple of times where and they recorded it too with a thing, which is hilarious. I love when some of the comedians actually roast the crap out of those people. Why are you gonna sit right there in the middle of a freaking comedy act, right? And you just that's all it is. That's all it is. They're just doing their thing. They're doing their stick, right? Someone in the freaking audience, I don't know what it is. Maybe a Karen. Maybe it could
I think I know what you're talking about.
It could be a Stan. I don't know what it is. They actually go out there and you shouldn't say stuff like that. Oh, you shouldn't.
I'm just gonna say it even harder,
bro.
I'm
like, I sit back. I'm saying, okay, there's a thing called leaving. Oh, there's a concept.
Not responsible to adjust to your fucking morals.
Yeah, you can leave. Get out.
Cut the shit.
No one's pointing a gun to your head telling you have to stay and watch.
Nobody's there to see you. Nobody is there.
Nobody's obligated to change their fucking shit to appease you.
What do you think? Do you think they're actually going to turn around and things are here, and they're going to start cheering you on? Dude, they're making fun of you. They are mocking you. They are making a troll out of you. Dude, even the comedian literally will actually roast you in front of everybody and make you feel even worse. Because it's part of his act. Because it's part of his or her act. Come on, man. Oh God, it's like
I can't stand it. I just really can't stand it. So this is all the problems.
Shut the fuck
just
up.
Shut up.
Yeah,
What did you do? Why? What did you do? Wake up in the morning and everything. Say, I'm gonna go to a comedy show and everything and show the person, show off why this person is a terrible person. Dude, why'd you buy the ticket in the first place? That was your money. That was your $30. That was your $30 and everything you wasted.
Yeah, that was your money you wasted, you idiot.
You moron.
I'm not one to get. That's the one thing that makes me fly. Like that really gets me like livid. People like that. It's the coercion and the fucking imposition. That bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is the reason why.
I hate that.
Shut up.
Which doubles back to freaking video games. Dude, let video games be video games. Let movies be movies. Let music be music. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. If you don't like something on the radio station, you don't have to sit right there.
I don't like it. Everybody else should not have it.
You don't have to sit right there and write a freaking 10-page essay and everything why you don't like it.
We don't need to hear you bitch about on Twitter or X about
exactly,
it, okay?
Dude. This doom scrolling and everything, and hate watching, and freaking what do you call it? Cancel culture. Cancel culture bullshit. This is the reason why I cannot wait until certain movies come out because they're gonna literally destroy that concept.
This is why,
I can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I'm hoping Scary Movie 6, when that movie comes out, I hope it destroys cancel culture. I hope it destroys it. I hope people go see this movie. I hope it's successful. So that way we can have more comedy like this. And people are not afraid of these morons anymore.
Yes.
I hope it's like South Park where it makes fun of everybody.
Yeah.
Make fun of everyone.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a pussy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So
Yes. You know, or that guy that like, oh man, yeah,
Shit or get off the pot,
that reminds me.
Get that old guy from Progressive.
Yes. So, but in conclusion though, because we're actually about to wrap up.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I didn't mean
absolutely.
to go off. Man.
Yeah,
That stuff just drives
but it's
me nuts,
awesome.
dude.
So
no, exactly. But you know what? This is going to encourage me to definitely go make sure I get that lollipop change to a repop.
Don't impose your shit on me. Don't impose your shit.
Yes.
Exactly.
I really have. I'm really chill. I'm really easygoing. Just don't impose your shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But you talking about the lollipop chainsaw? Yes, definitely. What game that Repop. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Well, yeah, it's out already though.
No,
but like I said,
the DLC, the new outfit, whatever.
Yeah, there's an outfit that's coming out, and plus it's coming out on the Switch too.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, there you go.
That's going to be out.
They have it. So I'm looking forward to that. But back
that outfit.
Yeah, but back to the main point. So competition. Listen.
Yes.
Thank
you. Sorry for going off on a tangent.
No, it's okay. But
we're gonna punch the bag.
Yeah.
But this is healthy. Competition is still very, very important in the industry, and believe it or not, I'm hoping that what Xbox and their team is doing right now, which is the right thing, going to the people, hearing them out, stop freaking closing their eyes and shutting their ears and doing this. Dude, listen, I still feel like the industry could actually bounce back if they could just say, hey, you know what? Fuck everybody, what everybody says. We're going to go out there and just make great freaking games. And make games that actually are, the target audience, which is the hardcore renegade style that they actually did like back in the day without having to get diluted with all the people who's on freaking Twitter and Facebook and whatever social media,
whatever the hell,
Yeah. And stop listening to those douchebags and everything who don't really give a f about good or bad games. They just want to just spew out their freaking nonsense, and and make it and ruin it for everybody. It should be about games.
Yeah.
Competition is good. Exclusives are good. It's okay. You don't necessarily have to have everything. Xbox doesn't have to have everything. PlayStation doesn't have to have everything. Nintendo doesn't have to have everything. Steam is a PC, so they can have everything. But I'm just saying in general, you to actually breed great excellence, and especially for the console market, which is still pretty, could be healthy again, because it really isn't, because I mean right now you're talking about the 30-40% drop compared to like years ago.
Yeah,
that's bad. That's dangerous, man. That's like what do you call it? Video game crash numbers, man. That's not good.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you know what? Satya Nadella, he saw it. He's writings on the wall. If they kept on going the way they were going, the video industry was cooked, bro.
Yeah.
The industry.
They're gonna be so done.
The industry would be cooked because not even Sony nor Nintendo could be able to save it. Oh yeah, we're gonna just bring out games.
No, they will not be able to.
No, because it'd be the same old crowd and everything. You're regurgitating the same thing. You'll be sitting right there, the same 15, 20 people that go to your restaurant and everything, buying the same chicken and waffles. That's all you're gonna be getting. And that's something that we don't want. If we want a healthy future, we need to have that aggressive, go-getter attitude to bring great games to us. Make us winners again. We want to be winners. Players want to be able to go out there and say, damn, holy crap, that game looks freaking awesome. I want to play it. Kind of thing.
Yep. That's what we need.
Yes. Why? Because it's like, hey, PlayStation has this. Oh, but Xbox has this. I love that. And that's so good. And then it makes you want to buy both consoles. You'd be like, I can't
There you
choose.
go.
I can't choose.
I never could
I have to
afford
have
it, but
both.
yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
console.
And now we can.
You know?
We're adults now. We can.
Yeah. So anyway, but anyway, so any final thoughts
Oh, man.
before we get out of here? You know, because we did a lot. Definitely a lot.
Yeah. All I have to say is competition is good. Competition is great. And competition is needed. That's it. That was our main topic, and that's my final thought.
Yeah, there you go. Tony, you got anything to say?
Yeah, just to add on, it all comes down to, look, if everything's the same, it's boring. You need competition because competition gives you variety. Variety is a special life.
Yes,
man.
yes.
That's why you
Yeah.
need it.
Of course.
That's my final thought.
Yeah.
On the subject at hand, very core, not deviating from anything. Apologies, listeners. I'm sorry again.
No problem.
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to. You need variety, and competition's what spawns that variety.
Yeah, indeed. Listen, man. You know, it's the same thing. You know, this is what I say. It's like going to your favorite mall, right? Some days you're gonna want Wendy's. Some days you're gonna want Burger King. Sometimes you want pizza. Sometimes you want Chinese. Listen,
I want it all. Stop it.
I know.
Stop saying things.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is.
Stop saying food.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. You know, I like to do the comparison. But the thing is, though, but the truth of the matter is, another thing. Variety is the spice of life. You want to be able to have an opportunity to play different games, different experiences. You don't want the samey.
You don't want to eat the same thing every day, do you?
No, I mean that's
No, of course not.
Who doesn't? Who
Absolutely
Listen, I
not.
love pizza. If I ate it every day, eventually I'd get tired of it. I mean, it might take
Yeah,
years.
get tired of it. And
Eventually I get tired of it.
Yeah,
There you go.
of course.
So anyway, I'm gonna hit these chats before we roll.
Yeah,
out
let's hit
here.
the chats up and just
Please do.
I
I don't want them to feel neglected, man.
want to see what they say.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go down the list. Stop pandering in games. It ruins everything. You were absolutely right. Stop pandering.
Yes, 100%.
You got yeah.
You are right.
Come on, man. You know, stop that bullshit and everything. We want to play the games just to play the games.
Exactly.
He says.
Yep.
Vent also says, I want a new Killzone, Resistance, and Infamous. You know what? Listen. I hope Sony revisits. Sony needs to revisit their old IPs. I'm
What
sick
happened?
of
I want to know
That
Twisted
was
Metal.
huge.
Dude,
Did they just stop?
How many Last of Us?
Yeah.
How many versions of Last of Us do you really need? How many versions?
Yeah, they keep remaking the first and the second one. Why do you keep doing that?
Killzone
People
was
don't want
dope.
that.
I played that at my friend's house.
I mean, dude, you know,
Killzone was awesome.
Remaster-
Twisted Metal. Where's Twisted
And I was an adult.
remaster, remake, remaster. You know, Stellar Blade and their thing, still a fantastic game, but thank God, Stellar Blade right now, the people over there at what's it called, Shift Up, they actually are, they're actually becoming independent now. So they're actually from the grips of Sony and the umbrella, and now they're becoming independent, and they have their own shareholders and everything like that. So they're going multi-platform for their sequel. So when the sequel comes out, that's going multi-platform, and they are working on a version for the Xbox and also the Nintendo Switch 2 of the original game.
If they can find a way to put the original game on the Xbox, I am buying that day one. For sure.
So I am looking forward to that and the thing. And believe it or not, and the thing, I also like the mobile game and the thing. You know, Nikki, it's called Nikkei. What it's called? It's a great game though. Something. What is it called? Nikkei? Yeah, Nikkei. Sorry, Nikke. That's a fun little game to play when on you go. But the same people from Shift Up. Let me tell you something. I can't wait. You know, the game is good. The game is really, really good. I was watching my son playing on the PlayStation 5. Come on, man. That game is good. That game is really, really freaking good. And it's also for PC too. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But it's finally out of jail. So I'm looking forward to that. Want a new kill? Okay, you already said that. He says, Vet also says, I hate how many games have adopted mobile style cash shops. Oh yeah, you know what? I think we all can agree
I can agree with that.
We can all could agree that right there really ruins games, because that's all they concentrate on. They give you your canvas and grind. Oh wait, we got all these DLCs and everything, but you need to use your V-Bucks, and you got to use your and you have to pay for V-Bucks, by the way. You don't really earn them. And if you do, you have to grind until you get enough V-Bucks, and no one wants to do that. So they have to spend the money.
The grinding thing is really running its core though, because also I want to mention though, WWE 2K26 came out, and I'm hearing a lot of people are getting like bored. They're getting tired of like grinding and grinding.
Yes. Oh my God.
Because I heard that people who bought like the season pass, like to unlock like all these wrestlers from AAA, Lucha Libre, and they said they still have to like grind, like keep on grinding to unlock all the tiers and all that stuff.
That's
and
bullshit.
People said they just getting fed up with that. They said they just feel like they wasted their money. You know, dude, if they pay for like you said before, if you already paid for all that stuff, that should already be unlockable already. You know, why does people have to keep grinding and you know, just to unlock that stuff? Just they pay for it already. I feel sorry for the people who pay for the $150 edition.
Pay for it, dude. Like
come on. Like, I mean,
it's already loaded in the game. They're squeezing cash out of you.
That's exactly
that is
what
disgusting,
it is.
dude.
Yeah.
And it's sick. This is why the WWE 2K series, people are hating it now, and I don't blame them. After hearing all what they have to do just to unlock all this shit, come on. That's work. That's not fun.
DC, this is what I'm talking about.
That's not what I'm getting my money to.
That's the DOA 6.
Not for me. Moving on.
The DOA 6.
Yeah,
the DOA
exactly.
6. Yeah, the DOA 6 freaking a curse and everything. That's what I'm hearing. You know, all that grinding, grind and everything. You know, after you bought it, by the way, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You either unlock it by grinding or you buy it. That's the way it's been going on forever.
Yeah, not both. Not hybrid. Not freaking hybrid.
Yes.
Wow.
You either grind to get it or you bought it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so going back to the chat. PS5 is too hot. Hot damn. Dorian is hilarious. Daryl said PS5 the book stand console.
The book stand. It does look like a book stand.
Holy crap.
It does.
Oh, bro. He said, Dorian actually said, I love the quick resume. Yes, absolutely. The quick resume is godlike.
Quick resume is awesome. Keep that.
Let's see. He says that Sony there are Sony games that actually do have a resume play. Yeah, that's true. There is a certain game, only certain games though, not all games, which is the problem. For the PlayStation 5, PlayStation game, PlayStation system. Let's see. Dorian said, oh yes, here we go. He says, agreed. People need to stop virtual signals. Yes, yeah, so true, so damn true. We already went through that. We're not gonna go into the details of that.
Yeah, we're
all annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Indeed.
you suck.
Yes. Dorian says we grew up with everything being different and we are all friends. Absolutely. Variety is the spice of life. Someone has PlayStation, someone has Dreamcast, someone has Xbox, whatever it might be. Everything was different. It was awesome.
You know, it's common. I suck at all of them, but I enjoy it.
Indeed. Let's see. I
said I love gaming. I didn't say I was the best at it.
Updates for new players. Let's see. Updates for new players. Okay, so you're talking about the...
We had to back up on another... You were talking about... Damn, how can I forget?
Let me see. What is it?
It was the thing we were talking about just before we hit up the chat.
Okay, I think it was... what was it? Updates for new players. Updates for new players. What were they talking about? I'm trying to find it, get a context out of that. Because Chris actually just showed up.
We went back to something about Chris, help me out, buddy. What are you asking for?
Right in the chat, Chris.
Right.
What updates for new players? I'm trying to understand what he means by that.
I think he was adding on a suggestion, but I can't for the life of me remember what the hell we were talking about.
Yeah, updates for new players. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. You know, well, you know what? Just hit us up and everything. Let us know exactly what the concept is. But yeah, we ran out of time. Thank you very much for all who actually joined us tonight. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, here we go. He says you were asking why they had so many remakes. Okay.
Remakes.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
No.
But I mean,
No, here's a good point.
Attracting fans and players, I get it.
Yeah,
but
it's a good. Yeah, but see, here's the thing.
yeah,
You know, here's the thing.
that shouldn't be your only model.
Right. Yeah, I have to agree with that. You know, and also shutting down studios is not the way, man. Blue.
No, absolutely not.
You know, no, come on, man. When you shut down studios, the ones that actually help you make those remakes, which is actually what we were talking about, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's not a solution. That's a problem. So, you know, that was a travesty. They shouldn't have done that. But anyway, other than that, once again, fantastic that you guys joined us and everything. You know, please, if you actually have joined us for the first time, or you know, or you like any of our content, please hit that like and also subscribe to our channel. And on top of that, why don't you go ahead, hit that bell notification so you can actually keep up with the Joneses with all of our new content that's coming up in the future. Of course, our next episode will be on Sunday, 8:30 p.m. on pretty much all of our channels. And also please share our videos and everything, because if people see more of our videos, they'll probably want to go and see some of our future videos, which is going to be awesome. I believe Resident Evil, we're going to talk about that the following week. This is not
the 22nd.
That's this Sunday, but March. What was it? March
22nd.
22nd. March 22nd. We are.
That's the 20th anniversary.
Yes. 20. Yes, exactly. So that's something that you should definitely look forward to. And everything.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about everything Resident Evil, from the beginnings to the ends, and also it's going to be pretty fun.
It'll be awesome.
And yeah, of course. And then of course at the end of the month, if you actually get the chance to go to see it, there's a midnight showing of the Super Mario Galaxy, which is actually going to be amazing. Me and Johnny are going to be going to go see that. It's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to talk to you guys about it after we see it. We'll tell you our opinion about it. If it was great, you know, all the little Easter eggs. We're gonna really peep our heads, our eyes on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Photoshop me in there.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Photoshop me in.
Oh, I'll Photoshop you in. I'll throw you. Get a cardboard cutout. We'll throw a cardboard cutout.
Get a cardboard. Yeah.
Dude, that would be hilarious. Bring a cardboard cutout.
He's like, yeah. Tony is spirit. He's here. He's right with us. Here he is, right there. We're busting our popcorn, little popcorn.
Yes. I got a crazy idea about that. Have a cardboard cutout of me. Right? We pass it around to the listeners, and they pass it around the country. Let's see where it goes. Like a flat Stanley.
Oh man, that would
just a cardboard cutout of me.
Oh dude, that would be fun.
Oh man,
that would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Woo! This
is why we should have This is why we need a teleporter.
Yes, we do.
So we can teleport Tony right to us, and we can just watch it all three of us.
Tony around the world and everything. He's like, Tony is here in spirit. We'll put a little cardboard cutout, put it right next to us, stuff like that. And over the years and everything, it deteriorates a little bit and everything. You see it kind of bending a little bit, kind of like this. You're like, oh, we're trying to tape it.
That kind of thing.
Trying to tape it.
His arms are falling apart. You have to make sure we tighten it.
Oh my god!
It comes back because his legs are missing.
Oh my god! He was like, we brought Tony on and spirit, and the head goes like this and stuff like that. We're like, hold it up like almost like Weekend at Bernie's, kind of Weekend at Bernie's thing. You're like, oh, he's with us, his spirit.
See, Dorian got my joke. He saw it.
It's the transmission. Oh yeah, definitely.
This is something like this. I can't find your energy signature,
like,
so.
Yeah. He's over 5,000. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. So, but anyway, it's awesome with you guys and everything. So thank you for joining us. Tune in next time to our next episode of Gaming Treble. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Play some games, gosh darn it. You know you do. You know you want. Yes, please.
It's all about
stay
fun.
off the internet. Stay off the doom scrolling.
Stay off of Twitter.
Stop the doom scrolling.
Stay off of Twitter. Stay off of Instagram. Stay off of TikTok.
Yes.
Just play games.
Just play some
It's
games.
about fun.
Have some
Please.
freaking fun, man.
For yourself.
And share your experiences too. You know, you don't have to do it on the internet. You can just share with everybody else. All right? Have a good night, everybody. It's awesome. Stay cool. Stay awesome. Keep on leveling up. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Play on.
Hang out and go outside.
Exactly.
Now we can play games.